You are 4 adventurers who were called together by Gundren Rockseeker in the town of Neverwinter.
Hate that guy.
Did you stab him?
No. He is a dwarf who said that he had found something of great importance and value, and he needed help, and you were hired to go to Phandelver and meet him there.
And he got kidnapped. What an asshole.
You know this because you played through this already, but we're doing just this quick
Time travel, man.
We're doing a quick overview of the adventures you would have had in this campaign had you been
Had we actually
played, yes. Yeah, so you're all 5th level of the pre-made characters from the starter set. So, you arrived in Phandelver, and Gundren Rockseeker had been missing, so you took to adventuring around the city, to the small town, to try to figure out what had happened. You have cleared out a den of goblins.
Hate those guys.
You managed... They're a lot like gnomes, but not quite the same.
They're like more annoying gnomes.
Slightly.
They're like rodents.
Much, no, they're much shorter than those.
Are those like dwarves?
Yeah, but I mean, not gnome short.
Are they like the Jawas?
Actually,
No,
gnomes
like
and Jawas are
Yeah.
very similar.
What if gnomes are Jawas, but they have to wear a cloak to
Because
protect
it's
themselves?
too hot and they can't handle it.
And they're
that's what
speaking
speaking
Undercommon.
Gnomish. They're not speaking Undercommon, they're speaking Gnomish.
That'll make a lot of sense, actually.
Now, I mean, if they were deep gnomes, that would be even more appropriate because that would explain why they're in the things. They can't be in the direct sunlight.
Whoa.
Deep gnomes, mere Fesman. So, you freed the town from the Red Brand Scourge and took out their leader, Glassstaff.
Hate that guy.
Yes.
This staff was not made out of glass.
It did appear to be glass.
It was made out of a composite material.
It appeared to be glass, but it is really sturdy.
I'm a folk hero.
Okay, I'm okay with this. Sorry, I had to
Yarno's something was the guy's name. Anyway,
Yarnum. Illifard!
that was the password to get past the skeleton in the Red Brand hideout.
Alright, so let's take the thing.
You say, interrupting again. So, aside from that, you also helped a local woman, Lady Gariel, with a bit of a banshee problem. You investigated an abandoned town that was overrun with ash zombies, and you managed to deal with some dragon cultists and a young green dragon.
I remember that guy.
You eventually found and rescued Gundren Rockseeker, and he told you that he had found the fabled lost mines of Phandelver. That's the opening credits scene. And asked for your help in clearing it out of monsters and keeping an eye out for the Black Spider, a mysterious figure who has plagued you throughout your adventures in Phandelver.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
You don't even know that it is a guy.
I think it's a spider.
So, you were shown the way to Waveecho Cave by Gundren Rockseeker himself, and you entered the cave fighting zombies and skeletons, an ochre jelly, let's see, and a flame skull that you had to kill multiple times before you figured out that you needed a special thing to make it dead forever, and you did that. Holy water. Yes, it just regenerated time after time. Which, by the way, his group literally let it reform multiple times and then just fought it again and again.
Farm, come on.
Yeah. And then
So you just carried it around while it was...
No, we just stayed there just fighting
the room,
it.
and yeah.
We spent at least 2 whole sessions just fighting it.
And the thing is, I am not going to tell you guys, no, you're not allowed to do that if you want to just stay and refight the same monster. But, I mean, if that's all you're going to do, eventually I'll lose interest and stop playing, but... So, you also...
So we can just kill it in 2 hits, and then we're done.
You also faced a specter that had lost its mind in the battle of the... No, it wasn't James Bond.
McAvoy?
Not him either.
James McAvoy.
Kurt Russell. Anyway, you dealt with a specter that did not know that the mine was abandoned and overrun with zombies and skeletons and other monsters. And how did you guys deal with that guy? Because he wasn't hostile, but every time he tried to take something out, he warned you not to and said that he would have to kill you if you did.
We told him stories of our glorious adventures.
As a distraction.
Yes.
Most of the stories were fake.
Mine were all real, though.
And then the
100%.
rogue snuck in and grabbed the loot and escaped. And that's how you got your breastplate.
While the cleric cast protection from evil.
The creature's actually not evil.
He's clearly evil.
Actually, you would have to choose with how that works. In this one, I believe you have to choose a specific type of creature, like Fey, Undead, or Celestial, and then you can be protected from those.
I want to use rustic
I think
hospitality
that's a different spell.
on that guy.
I don't think
I
that's
became a commoner like him. I leveled with him as well.
So I want to use rustic hospitality on this guy.
You guys
I'll
gotta
take
share
care
your
of it.
bunk,
I'll take care of
share
it.
your sleeping bag. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you go,
I'll
you
do it.
go.
It's only way they want to make, right?
Oh yeah,
hide like in the other.
you'll be quite warm.
Alright, so are we going into the thing, or?
You are already in the
Where do we
mine.
start?
You've wandered all through here, and you are now in this area.
Oh no!
Number 17.
Yes, you
No.
just entered area 17, and across this small chasm, you see. Okay,
I have a bad feeling about this.
a piece of cake. Let me just move. So.
Hurry.
There are 3 bugbears, 2 of them clearing the rocks on the rift floor, while one more stands guard. And there's also what appears to be a male drow with them. So,
I want to kill the drow.
these 2 are down.
I want to yell, evildoers! We shall vanquish thee!
Beware!
So you 2 get to start off shouting. Roll initiative.
Lawful good.
All of the initiative?
Yes.
10.
Holy balls.
14. 8.
15.
That was a bad initiative.
Pretty sure you all still beat them. So,
Did okay. I got 8.
I did better than you, so I did okay.
okay,
you said he did.
15 to 20.
I know. That's why I said I did okay.
And we get 15 to 20? 15. Alright, and what is your character's name?
That.
Kitley. Alright. 10 to 15?
10.
I got 14.
14. What is your character's name?
Billard.
With a B or a V?
B.
BB.
Billiard. Because he's got balls. And your character's name?
Kokumbo.
Cocoon. Is that with the K?
The K.
Okay.
2 Ks.
You go black ball.
Right. I'm on the other side of the spectrum. We're both heroes.
And yours was 8, you said?
Orsic.
Orphic.
Orsic.
Orphic. That was
Orphic
C or K?
S. Yes. O-R-S-S-K.
Oh,
Cross.
Orphic. Alright, I remember that joke.
Yeah. I was.
Great job. You're a hero amongst your people.
Yeah.
And then it is the enemy.
The anime? Like
Anime.
Rurouni Kenshin?
Yeah.
Yourself or Steve.
No, and I do that with Aaron too. Unless I have him in the solar plexus. But that's I was doing that.
It's like most girls hurt themselves more than they hurt me.
No, they were hitting me.
Well, that's because you hurt them.
No, like,
You just break their
I have a block reflex.
You just break their
Respond and explode always.
But,
Don't yell, see.
First up is Kit.
Um.
So, as I said,
Ranged attack.
I don't think so.
Does she even see that it's there?
hey, what happened to it?
so you've just come through a tunnel into to the edge of a ravine. It's about like 10 feet down, and about, let's see, I think that's, about like 10 feet across most of the area, and it's 10 feet back up on the other side. There are two bugbears who are like digging around
You
in
got
the
those
ground.
jumping shoes, too.
I do. Yes.
There's one that was supervising, but when you guys started shouting, like they all immediately perked up and looked towards.
Evil doesn't supervise in this case.
Evil
so,
very much does, actually.
No, that should be with not with the cleric around.
Well,
Time for new management.
okay.
You're a
How
black
far away
cleric.
are they?
They're that far.
Yeah.
It's like
These
15.
ones, yeah, like the closest one is about 15 feet from you.
Okay, how far away is
The drow, that's a good like
25.
30, 25, 30
Okay.
feet.
So I'm going to. And I think I'll go for.
All right, the supervisor. So go right ahead.
Super bugbear.
The regular bugbear.
Great.
1d6.
You gotta roll the hit first. I'll let you keep that 5 if you want, though. In fact, we can double that 5 if you want. So 3 plus, what does that say on there? 7?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is not going to hit. You shoot, you go. It's one of those things where you had the shot lined up perfectly, and then as soon as you like release it, he turns slightly and it misses. And like you miss him just barely, but it is a very clear miss.
Like,
I draw my longbow.
All right, and that is the end of your turn.
Bless you.
Unless I can do it again.
That's all for action.
Yeah, you only have one action, but if you wanted to like,
I have my longbow
stealth,
already
or
drawn.
if you wanted
Because I'm not an
to,
amateur.
yeah, you probably would have it drawn already, walking through this place with monsters.
Yeah.
But you could try to stealth, or you could move, or if you have any magic items with effects.
Not that I can move.
You've got potions. But I don't think you can use potions right now, can you?
Oh yeah, you can. So,
Well, I'm gonna take it.
yeah, maybe not for the bugbear.
Save it for something bigger.
Alright.
So that is your turn.
Do anything else? Okay. I'm going to... We get an extra attack.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks as a fighter.
Ow!
They get up
gonna
to 4.
shoot at the drow.
All right, so go ahead and make a ranged attack.
19.
Okay. I was gonna say, does it really have an AC of 19? No, 14. Yes. So yes, that does hit.
I think it's funny that the clerics always have this freaking. Always.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Purple is going in there.
Second attack.
6. That'll hit it right on the money.
Money, right on the money.
8 damage.
All right. And is there anything else you wanted to do?
I'm gonna make a perception check just to see if I notice anything out of the about where they were digging.
You're specifically looking for where they were digging?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now that if we were actually playing the game, that is where you would have found the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Yeah.
And you?
No,
Yeah.
that was David.
You can go ahead and roll a perception check. I'm not gonna stop that, but
We found an item we already got.
yeah, I just
We got a price.
10.
10 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anything unusual.
Okay.
All right, and that is your turn.
Yep.
All right, so Kokumba. 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 I put an
Kokumba.
extra syllable.
Good try. But I am going to see him do that, and instantly I'm going to use my bow to get this guy just twice.
The supervisor bugbear.
Is that the supervisor bugbear?
The supervisor bugbear.
There's still one eye.
So you want to shoot one of the ones
Then
down in
this
the
guy.
center.
With a super
Supervisor bugbear.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
shoot him again twice.
Trying to upstage the rogue.
You're welcome.
So what?
24.
Plus your attack modifier. All right, 24 will hit. And
12.
12 will not. So you do hit once.
So then it's 1d8.
You can use some of mine if you want. Those are
1. 4 plus 3, 7.
7 points.
Thank you.
All right. And was there anything else you wanted to do?
I want to admire the shiny, and then I'll go to the next turn.
Okay, so roll an investigation check.
Are we all going to investigate?
He's investigating the shiny guy, so.
3.
You don't see any shiny.
Whoa! It's blue.
Ba-ba-dee-ba-doo-ba.
Good try.
Ba-ba-dee-da-ba-da, ba-ba-dee-da-ba. Okay, so. Watch you! Is that your turn?
I want to turn, look at them menacingly, and then it'll be my turn.
Alright, so that brings us to Orchid.
Wait, none of the enemies got before me?
No, I rolled a 4. It is actually still on the 4 that I rolled.
Anything spot right there now.
Yeah.
Where she goes.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah,
One clean spot where she's been falling at.
even with the highest modifier of these things, it would be 6 total. So your 8 beats them out.
So, are any of them plant-like?
No. Did you take Blight?
No.
Oh. So that's a really good one to get plants. I mean, it's a great spell in general, but it works really well against plants.
Bugbear.
So
Yeah,
the draw's wooden, right?
No. It is 3 bugbear and a drum.
So is this our actual positioning?
Roughly, I mean, it could fit 2 by 2, and 3 of you have those. So,
So I don't have
Well, that puts me the only one that would be charging to the front, apparently, in the back. Yes, with the crippled body.
you're like, did you ever play Dark Souls with the shield when you've got it on your back and you're still getting benefits from it? That's what you're doing.
I was about to do 2 power shields.
Okay, so, oh man, I just found out, I was playing it earlier, I found out that you can 2-hand a shield. I want to play with that.
Yep.
I don't have high enough strength though, so I gotta grind some levels. Anyway, so you can move through friendly spaces unhindered.
Well, let's
Like if
do
there
it.
were enemies, then I'd make you do like a roll of some
Oh,
kind.
let's put duct tape on the chair.
I mean, I guess
He
I
lays
could
on the chair
just
from
knock
that's
them down.
right here.
Could just kind of just go.
And it's right on the feet.
Push them forward.
Yeah. That's actually kind of what I was thinking about doing with the fighters.
Does your character have a shield? Because I mean, that would actually make it easier to push.
It would. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that it does. Oh, hey, shield!
There you go. Oh yeah, that's why your armor class is so high.
Yeah. So I'm going to take my shield and my warhammer, and I'm going to push the fighters forward.
Okay.
Get the fuck in there, bitch!
Go!
I will say that because you were behind them, you had advantage. Everyone else, make a strength saving throw. You make
No, just the fighters.
oh, just
Because
okay.
I'm like over.
Yeah,
You're stuck on the-
Whoa, I don't want to push you into the middle of the fray.
Okay, so you
Say that.
can make strength saving throws, natural 20, and you make an athletics check. You both roll 2. What are your modifiers for strength?
Oh my god, you
I got
guys,
13.
total.
you guys even have like opposite color dye.
So your strength is +2, your strength is +4.
Yeah, because I got the.
But I have 5 athletics. So, that
So
makes
5
me 7.
athletics, so 7, and your strength saving throw is
6.
6 total? Here, let me see this, because
It's
on this
+2.
it'll have your strength. Yeah, it's +6, so it's 8 total.
Oh, okay.
So yours was 7, yours was 8, and his was a natural 20. It's like, get in there, father! Bounces right off of them.
Oh,
Buns of steel. They got buns of steel.
Fucker, shoot here.
And you know, I'll still let you have
There
this
you
action because that was hilarious.
Well, unfortunately, the only other action that I'd really be able to do would be charge him.
Well, no, you still have your movement and your action. I'm just saying that was like a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
That's not like your full attack. You were just trying to move them forward, and they didn't want to. No, like it's blood on me. Go look, it's in the throne.
Then get out of the way! As I charge in and screaming, bloody murder, bear!
Yeah, you should be able to get up to the front one without much problem.
Well, then I'm going to bring my warhammer down on his head.
On his monoggin.
Is that a call shot?
Call chops don't exist in this. Yeah, I know. I mean, we could figure something out, but what was that? 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4, that's 11. That's not gonna hit. So you don't quite hit. You're like swinging for the noggin, but you're a bit too short being
Here,
a dwarf.
actually, let me do it.
I have some dice that are rather good if you would like. This one's pretty good. Like, whenever I roll against them with this one, I have to lie about what it is. he's like, yeah.
And you're the longest.
In my own energy.
Well, that's not fair.
My dice hate other people.
That's why I haven't really let you touch mine.
I don't blame you.
He has to throw.
Alright, so whose turn is it now then?
So that was
That would
your
be the
turn
enemy.
because you only get one attack as a player.
Yeah.
Some clerics get it.
Oh, I could go hand axe. That's just fun.
Okay.
All right, so first up,
Okay.
the 2 bugbears right there.
Motion to free him.
I'm going to turn on the.
No, just.
Oops, that's up.
Aaron, what's your defense?
Oh, that is a. Well, that's a 19
What's my defense?
armor class. Whoops, that's not gonna count. And the other one, that's that's 15 over 19, so that's a 12. That's not gonna hit. So, you do get hit by 1. They pull out Morning Stars, and
Oh, it's like the main morning star.
I know, right?
Have you seen
You
I haven't
take
watched this really soon.
What?
6 points of piercing damage.
Supposed to use a morning star.
The one,
What else is okay?
the drow is going to stay back a bit.
So
But-
it's just back?
Yeah, the drow is. No, he's going to stay where he is. Sort of surveying the area, not doing anything just yet.
Is he supervising the supervisor?
He's essentially watching the supervisor.
So he's being the foreman.
It's the Boy Scouts of America.
There we go. So no gays. Anyway.
No, like, in our bylaws, there has to be a supervisor for the supervisor.
I mean, that makes sense, in my opinion.
So there's usually just 2 people standing around all the time talking while everybody else does work.
Yeah.
How can they get that stuff? That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Join the Boy Scouts when you were a child.
Elected as senior patrol leader.
Done.
Okay, the other one, however, is going to pull out his javelin and take a shot at one of the guys with an arrow. Oh, that's an 18 plus. So yeah, 22. Who wants it?
Not me.
Yeah, no, he's aiming at the big guys.
Me.
You want it? Okay.
I'm the folk hero here.
And
You're about what?
I want anybody to argue with.
Poor hero.
when you die, I will take your name and impersonate 2 people. Only 1 for damage. So that is you get 3 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
And that is all 3 of them. We're back to Kisri. Now, if you wanted to use your bonus action to stealth first, you could get advantage if you are
So
stealth.
like I could stealth forward and kind of get to the supervisor and try and shoot him like that?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Backstab.
I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, backstab. I thought you said backstab.
Yeah, like.
I was like, why are you guys not doing this?
Because we're not his twin and we're not on the same brainwave.
I have terrible hearing, like I understand that.
No. Yeah, you need to get your ears.
It sounded like backstab.
Yeah,
Backstab.
He's like, no, she wants to move forward.
Just hearing.
See, I thought you were talking about disengage. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I was like.
it's like she's not in melee with them. None of you are attacking her.
Exactly, that's why I was looking at you like.
Oh, Pupper. You silly little dog.
All right, so
What if you knew how to play D&D?
well,
I
you
knew
broke
that
it.
was gonna happen. I was laughing before it happened.
Aaron, you did leave and broke it.
Now he's got a
That is
whomping
what
stick.
smack people with.
No.
A whomping stick.
That's
like
why
I
we were
said.
both grabbing it from
I wasn't even going for it. But then
Hold on. Here you go, whomping stick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, wait, check the end. Yeah, so be careful when actually using it as a whomping stick.
Okay.
I believe you, jumping in the line. Everybody. Anytime anyone says okay like that, that song immediately pops into my head. So, so you can move and then stealth, and then you would have advantage on your attack with it, which would give you your sneak attack.
Okay, so I could. That's kind of selection. I could sneak around Dorcas 1 and 2. Yes, I was like this.
And it is like a 10-foot drop into the ravine. Or you could try jumping across it.
Yes, I
So,
could. So.
I mean, technically speaking, you would have taken like damage, but I mean, I think it's cooler to just have you drop in like, and then continue charging forward and miss.
So I was gonna like sneak between. Where is my pointy fingers? I was gonna sneak. This is that lumpy stick. Don't break
So
it.
he is right there, so you are down in the ravine.
That's me.
No, I was gonna
Oh,
go in
right,
between
yeah.
these.
You want to be in between them?
But I wanted to
One more.
like behind him. Yeah.
Behind them?
Oh.
Alright. Well, because these two are on, there's a ledge right here that
Okay.
you guys came through, and then the drop, and then the ravine. Yeah, it's easier to see from the ravine. So these two were digging down
Okay.
in there.
So there's a drop right here.
Yeah,
So
drop
we're
right
kind
here.
of chilling right here.
And these two are like right at the edge,
Okay.
and this guy is down here
Okay.
in melee with these two.
Okay. So I will go out right. Yeah, right there on
Right
that.
there? So right there? Alright, now,
Not down the ledge, but like on the edge. Okay.
and this guy, I mean, they're just
Kinda
sort of
like-
like watching right now.
Okay. So I'm going to aim at this guy.
The bugbear.
The woo.
And if you wanted to stealth first, you would roll that, and then you could get your sneak attack if you successfully stealth.
Okay, where is that?
That would be under here. So that should be pretty easy for you.
Yeah. So do I roll for that?
Yes, you roll a d20, add your 9, Oh yeah, no, you're definitely stealth. Because usually you just have to beat their passive perception. These guys don't have very high that. So.
And then I'm going to aim high.
Yep. So another D20 to see if you hit. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
And then I do
Plus your sneak attack, which what is it at your level?
at my level.
Would be under this, but it might be on the back side. So you roll 3 more d6. So that's a 6. You got 2 6s. So that's, let's see, 12 plus 9 is 21, plus your dexterity modifier.
Which is 4.
Plus 4. Okay,
Yeah.
so 25 points of damage. All right. And that is enough to take him out.
Alright, my turn then?
If you're done with your turn, then it is
Um,
your turn.
Alright, shoot 2 more arrows at the drow.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Uh, 20.
That'll hit.
no, I did. That's what I used for my attack.
17.
17 will also
I got
hit.
a
6 plus.
It wasn't right behind your head.
That's true.
9 damage. And 11 damage. That's 20 damage.
What is your strength at your level? Did it go up to 20?
14.
It's a 19.
19? Okay.
19? How was it at 19?
I was not looking.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, so, yeah, so that was 11 plus
9.
9. That is 20 points of damage.
Dang, how many hit points does this thing have?
Who's your attack?
Oh, no.
The drow.
I think your class has an ability, but it takes, you have to study something for a minute to know something like that.
I'll screw that.
Yeah.
For the next 10 turns.
Can I make a perception check to see if he's below 50% health?
Yes, go ahead. You can use insight or perception.
18.
18. Yeah, that's a good enough roll. Yes. Is below half.
Okay.
And that is your turn?
Yep.
Do you want to move or anything?
Nope.
All right.
I am probably fine staying at a distance right now.
Knock it off.
Kakumba.
Stop.
Can I use my acrobatics? I'm at this point here.
Right.
To jump on top of him to hit that guy.
You want to jump off the ledge, bounce off his head, and then land on the thing?
Stop.
With an attack.
Okay. I would like to know, have you guys done this before? Both of you.
Have we done what?
So he wants to jump off the ledge, bounce off of your head, and use that to get leverage to slam his weapon into the bugbear.
So he wants to pull a Legolas on. He wants to pull a Legolas.
Actually, I was thinking more like
I think Aaron should
what
have to
was
have the
that?
shield up.
Nope,
That
I don't.
Mario Brothers mini game where you've got to hit the pound thing and
Oh,
you can jump on each other to steal
Yeah,
the thing.
and then
from
he
each
does
other.
Mario 3. Mario 3, like the hype one.
What is that? I don't remember which one it was.
So what's
Yeah,
like pretend multiplayer?
yeah. Where you've got to like collect the points and you're competing against the other player and you can bounce on them to get.
Yeah, I think it was Mario 3.
It could be. Well, yeah. So basically like that. So
But yes, I have done that before.
so you're
Alright,
both
we've
done this
similar.
before. Okay. So
Many a time.
I want and
I was the jumper, and I was using my halberd to step into people and jump onto other people with their momentum.
all right.
But
I want you both to roll. You said you wanted to use athletics. What do you think you would use to assist him in that?
Wow, okay. 16
Balance.
There's a balance in this one.
18.
18. That's a good enough roll for it.
Acrobatics, maybe?
I think acrobatic.
Or athletics, too.
Or you could use a saving throw if you want. If you think one of those would be appropriate.
Strength saving throw would be, but I think I would have a better chance with my
Athletics.
Alright, so an athletics roll.
Yes.
13, that's a lucky one.
There you go.
Plus 5, so 18.
18,
Wow.
you both got 18?
Yeah, 18.
Not only does it work, but you have
No.
advantage on both of your attacks now.
I have advantage on my attack.
He has advantage on
Oh,
both of your
okay.
attacks.
Boom.
And you both have inspiration.
You ready for this? Okay.
That wasn't the big one.
0.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
I would allow it.
I'll allow it.
Because that was
So
gorgeous.
this one you have advantage on as well.
What?
The second one you have advantage
No,
on.
better high
Oh,
five
okay.
over that bullshit. That was amazing.
So it's a natural 20 and
Boom.
a 10 plus whatever against
10 plus, I'm going to go great source of 5.
10 plus 5. That one does not hit, but the first one hit.
Doesn't he have
That's
advantage
a
though?
crit.
That was with advantage. You got it. 10.
Yeah.
So that is a crit, and that is so you can either double the dice roll or you can roll the dice
Great
twice.
sort of 2d6.
I'll just double what I got.
2d6.
No, I'm going to do twice.
Okay.
So 1,
So
6 plus 2.
Alright, so that's a 6.
So that'd be 8 times 2.
I know you doubled the dice, not the modifier.
So okay,
Oh,
12.
so 12, 13.
And 6.
That's 2 sixes.
28.
24 damage plus what?
Plus 4, because it's plus 2 for each.
Yeah, so 28.
Oh, no, it's plus 2 overall. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, plus 2 overall.
So 26.
2d6 plus 2.
14 strength?
Yeah.
What is your strength should have gone up when you...
Nope, dexterity went up.
It's
Yeah,
good.
dexterity
Mine's
went up.
only as high as it is
Oh.
because of the gauntlets.
Yeah, he's got the gauntlets, alright.
Huh, don't know why they did it.
Are they inventing this room?
That's right above your head.
It's really cold in this
The problem is that there's
How?
I'm from the Caribbean.
several bodies in there.
Alright, so what was the
Yeah,
total?
keep doing
Because it was, let's see, 12,
12
Even
times
though
4
it's from
plus 2,
Yeah.
26.
26. I'm going to let you see.
like
How many hit points do you think
your forehead is shiny.
You're a little dance.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to give you the kill for that one, though. 1 hit point short.
You just slice us right through.
So you run forward, leap off the ledge. You just barely hear it hear it behind you, and you know he's probably done this before. And you just raise your shield. You raise your shield above you. You use that to get a second jump, and like, okay, are you going slash or like stab?
I'm gonna go as I'm falling down. I spin it around, and the sword's like this, but I'm holding it like this.
Oh, I see. So it's a slash with the reverse.
Yeah.
So you
The clink
fall
at the end.
down, and it is very Kill Bill-esque. Just like cut it, blood sprays everywhere, and the two halves stay up for a moment, and then fall in opposite directions, like at weird angles too. It's not like just splitting. Like, okay, if this is the front, I don't know, it's like this. You expected it.
So the reason I would have accepted that 20 is because you were doing a team attack and you both touched the die.
And it
Oh,
was
oh yeah. And see, that was very much what happened.
And our magic put together created its D20.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the second one wasn't part of May.
so it was like
I got 10. Who was
You swung it at the corpse that was already falling on the ground.
All right, so was there anything else you wanted to do?
And then I want to turn to the drow and point at him.
and get zapped.
And a die.
All right, so that
That'll
actually
be a
brings us
good way to
to
end
the
my
dwarf
lifestyle.
who just got. Yeah, and see,
You just got to like this for a critical.
And then
I want to somehow work this into the Yoshi thing, but that doesn't quite apply. Where you jump off of Yoshi to save
There
yourself.
goes my life force.
And the noise made it.
All right. Stay.
No.
Min, go outside.
I'm going to...
There's the bugbear in front of you, and then there's the drow up on the ledge.
And there is the bugbear that he has sliced in half.
And the one that got shot in the face.
Well, I'm going to mosey on over to the one that got sliced in half. I'm going to bend down, I'm going to touch its knee and revivify it.
You want to revivify it?
Yes.
And cupcake.
Yeah.
Let me read the spell.
I know how this spell works, so go ahead for our listeners at home.
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell doesn't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Oh my god!
So there's 2 pieces of that bugbear that are now alive with half a hit point each or a whole hit point
Actually,
each.
which side do you want to revive?
Left or right?
No.
Because if you like smush them together, then it would have healed it as a full bugbear. But now
You just
you're just reviving half of it.
So you're giving it the 1 health point
Kinda like-
that was left.
It's popping and like intro going boom, 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 boom.
Okay, well, at that point, I think I want to pick it up and just kind of set it on its one leg. The left side.
The left side, all right.
And I'm going to revivify the left side while it's sustained.
All right, so you revivify it,
Right here.
and
Right here.
I don't think you'll be surprised to know that this won't last for long. But you do see the eye just like start moving around, and its hand just like twitching, and it's just like shaking violently and grotesquely.
Buddy!
What is your alignment?
Neutral good.
Not anymore. It is now true neutral.
You lost your you just got real screwed up.
Well, he let me take the cleric.
Wait, it's my fault for letting you do it?
For letting me take the cleric.
Man,
So,
I'm not going to tell you how to play your character,
So
but...
now it's their turn, because that's the full round action, picking something up and then reviving it.
that is, like, lifting it up and everything, you don't even have, like, a bonus action or movement after that.
No. That is my full turn, and I'm happy with it.
Well, I'm going to make a save for this guy.
At least we have a bugbear friend.
Yeah, no, that's... None of these is going to be a...
For my turn. His turn. Maybe
None
my
of these is
turn.
going to be a thing. So this bugbear is going to turn and try to scramble up. So you both get attacks of opportunity on on the one that isn't bisected. The one that is not bisected is
No, but I
get
No, I get it on the one that isn't diced up, and I'm holding the one that is. I'm not holding my weapon. I'm holding the bugbear.
That'd be a good weapon.
Okay, if
All the trails go
you do
flying.
want to attack with that, you will get your strength modifiers, but not your proficiency bonus, because you are not proficient in improvised weapons. Now, you both go ahead and make your attacks on it.
Do I get 2 attacks?
No.
Go outside. Now.
15 plus 5, 20.
Oh, you
Two.
bitch of the paper.
That was a 2. So yeah, you like swing it and you end up just pushing it over. By the way, if you had healed it anymore, then it would have taken like 1d8 or 1d10 of necrotic damage each turn for being bisected. But since it only has 1 hit point, I'm not even going to figure out what die I would have used.
It just dies when it falls on the ground. Wait, does that
I
mean
would
he
make
gets
it more than
experience
1d4.
for killing it again?
No, but if we were doing experience, then you guys would have gotten it like evenly dispersed. So
We're not getting experience for this? Then why are we doing this? I quit.
this is a demo for how the podcast would roughly go.
Oh,
so go
then
ahead
let's
and
kill
roll
them
your
all.
damage. 6. Oh, you really like those 6s.
I know.
11 plus 2. So that is 13. And he's still standing. The drow, however, is going to see what just happened.
Be like, what?
stifle a little bit of vomit, turn, and then run for his full turn, and you guys lose sight of him.
Let's sing that last one.
How close was I to
It's
killing
in
him?
the module. Him? I mean, you had him more than half, but not much more than half.
Jeez. I dealt like 30 damage to him.
I know you didn't.
32, I've got it written down.
Not yet.
Yeah, so this bugbear unfortunately uses the rest of its turn to get up and like maybe a couple steps over the ledge.
Fucking hit points.
Is that the reason?
Well, it's not just a bugbear. So, that was their turn, and yes, it is in fact Kithri again.
Yay! So he's booking it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was dark magic. I hate that guy. Yeah,
That wasn't Jim Dark Magic.
I remember he was
He's
a
not
drow.
a drow. He's a human.
They all have the same
Wait,
thing.
so is the drow gone? Like,
The drow left.
Okay, so how much more hit points does Lawyer?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Just kill him. You killed one in one hit. You dealt over 20 damage to it.
If you want to stealth and then get your sneak attack from it, because I mean, with the way it's positioned, that's the only way you're getting.
Also, with what just happened, you have drawn the least amount of aggro.
Yeah.
I'm just.
No one's aggroed on you anymore. They're running.
It probably doesn't help that you slice one in half and then I bring one back. Fuckers!
The same one.
And that's how you get an alignment shift.
Just a little one.
That's pretty big.
So I will do.
Midna, go outside.
I will
That Titanic play, the
Go.
character, just
do.
doesn't
Go outside.
last
So-
long.
That's fine. Like if we'd just like gone through playing this, you'd be at least neutral lethal by this point. So.
Where's he going?
No. Alright, so.
What are you doing?
So I'm gonna use sneak attack.
So you're going to stealth first.
But yeah.
So roll d20 to your stealth. Oh, yeah, your stealth. And then another one for your attack, which you have advantage on. You roll twice and take the higher.
Okay, so I do what?
So you have advantage for being stealth, then you roll twice and take the higher of the d20.
Oh!
So I roll twice.
Yes.
Wow, that is a shitty video.
Well, that's what you get.
15 plus your attack modifier, so 7
And tell me if you know.
on your weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's definitely going to hit this guy. Go ahead and roll with your sneak attack, which I believe is 46 total. Not 46, 4d6.
Okay.
4d6.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna pick my next one?
I was going to say, I got a minion one.
That's 2, 5, 1.
14. 14 damage? Ha! Hey, so he had 13 damage to him. He just did 14. What's 13 plus 14, folks? 27. Just enough to kill him. Alright, so you guys have taken out all the bugbears, and the drow has run off. Now,
You had to scare that thing off, didn't you?
Looks like a drowning for the
now, I am going
So
to...
4 arrows to the face, to be fair. It's like, I'm just in the back, like,
You're in the back. You're in front, dude.
no, I'm in the back.
I'm
Oh
the
yeah,
bugbear.
that's right. Okay, you're hanging out.
So,
They're like cutting things in half and ripping them up, and he's like,
Is there
I'm taking
any, like,
arrows to the face, things are bad,
sizable
brought back to life.
reactor
This is
chains
not...
for the alignment chain?
No, it's mostly like for fun, and there are certain items that you have to be a certain alignment to use, or you can't be a certain alignment to use.
I barely got it under half.
I want to use my statue
That's
magic
a
to bust
example.
What would you like to ask the statue?
Who's the draw and where did he go?
Let me just double check what that item says. If I'm
I
correct.
phrased it as one question, not two.
Oh, Chandler.
Calvary, so Well, who's got the player's handbook? There he is. I do now. Ladies.
You mean ladies?
Ladies.
I don't see any of these. I see some pansies.
What did you
Bird.
thing?
Huh?
It's not my fault it got terrified of something being revived.
And you know, there is still the boss fight.
I was considering keeping the revived for the boss fight, but when you cleave that in half like that, I just couldn't forget.
Yeah, so
It was perfect.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
the response you get to your question is vague and worded all crazy and fancy like
We don't
fortune
care.
tellers do,
Okay.
but basically that's
We
not
don't
a
care.
drow.
What?
We don't hear
We're
it.
sitting there like, why is he talking to an
That's not a
You
drow.
guys actually know about this item. It's something that you retrieved during
Yeah,
your
but
adventures.
We don't
it's
hear it.
like
It's
an
just-
inanimate object, just a little.
Yes, but you do
Well,
know
we know
how
what
it
it does.
works. You can ask it
We're not
any
curious
non-evil.
why he's talking to it. We just are curious what it's saying back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Can somebody put some home soda in there?
Who
Are we out of
orange soda?
No, but I just.
Hale loves orange soda. I
Is it
do.
It's just part. It's just part. It's Is it true? I do. Ooh.
I don't blame Phil for loving orange soda.
Good amount.
It's a good soda.
Grape soda's better.
You know,
No,
I
it's
don't.
great.
I don't much care for the grape soda, to be honest.
We have a soda brand called Old Colonial. That's soda.
I did like the Mountain Dew Pitch Black. The original version was my favorite.
I like the sour
That was
one.
my favorite. The sour one was
Sour
also
one?
good.
Yeah, there's that one.
Yeah, that was the second iteration. I think the
The original
current
version
one.
came out when we were in like 8th grade.
Yeah, that stuff was good.
You know how I know that? It's because it came out the same time that we had that sleepover with me and you and Matt.
Gross.
No.
That was when we discovered the fact that they
That
were all.
Dad can cook really well? Yeah.
Whoa! There's a lot of flaming going on there.
In the kitchen, maybe.
Actually, no, we don't have a gas.
Okay.
We don't have a gas stove. It's electric. All right, so you guys have managed to kill 3 bugbears. The drow you were facing ran off.
But apparently it wasn't a drow.
That is not a drow.
Who is evidently barking his guts out somewhere.
I chase after him.
So you want to pursue it. All right, so
Probably
Kokumba,
follow the door.
I pursue.
Kokumba, and
For the goddess!
so I'm guessing all of you are
For
going.
me!
Are going to
got it.
Quicker,
It
fellas.
says what your god is on there, but I'm not 100%
It
sure.
does. It's doing.
Like,
Oh, of course.
Doing it.
Dune?
It's a
The god?
dwarf dog. Or,
Oh.
dwarf god. Nah, words.
Anyway, so I chased after the bugbear.
Martin.
I chase after him.
Or not the bugbear.
The
Mark
drow.
Hammer.
All right, so yeah. So all
Running
right,
full speed.
Marthalmer.
I run faster than full
all right.
speed.
So you can. So
Yeah, you don't have the boots. That's me.
I
still
send
runs
Hunter.
faster.
by the time
And I
you
make
get
the
up
right
there,
direction.
all you know is that
I just want to beat him. I will do anything in my power.
Like as soon as her turn's over, after she kills the thing, I'm running
yeah,
after
as
the
soon as
drow.
we are out of combat, yeah. So you have to climb up this ledge, and there's like a little rickety rope ladder.
I use acrobatics to jump over the ledge.
You want to jump up 10 feet?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Oh yeah, no, you
Nice
do.
roll.
Way faster than this kid.
What's your total? You beat a
Am I looking
15.
at acrobatics or
Athletics would
Athletics?
probably be better.
Yeah. I have a negative one.
But you have those boots that make it easier
That's
for you.
fair. That's very fair. And my
13?
13, so you do not, you get up but not
I
quite.
feel like my waist like
Yeah, and then you have to scramble the rest of the way up. So you are in the lead. There's like a little rope ladder that makes it easier to get up on that side. But are you
Wait,
trying to jump up there?
Fucking rope
Can I
ladder.
run up to the joke?
No,
rope
no
ladder
roll
and like
needed for the rope ladder.
Oh, well, that's good. That's
You mean for like sort of like athletics up to the rope ladder?
yeah.
That's not gonna quite work.
the rest of
To
the
make
way.
it fit.
I mean,
Just-
I
just
would be able
moving
to do
it.
that in real life, but I don't know how the mechanics of the game works.
Well, with the roll, as I said it, you got 13. I said 15, so you get up, but like no faster than if you just got normal.
If you had killed those tomatoes, you'd be a lot faster.
Fuck you.
By the
I
time-
did kill those tomatoes.
It was me. I was there.
with Fakumba in front, the rest of you shortly behind. You lost sight of the drow and come to a T intersection here, and you do not know which way it went.
I want to worship my God, get on my knees, and try. and
Two
get it
questions. Who is your god?
The God of truth.
Do you have a name? I got. There's a list of them.
Yeah, his name is Crumber.
Can my god be Odin?
Yes, actually.
Sweet, my god is Odin.
Let's see.
What about the God of Law? Is there a God of Law?
I'm actually looking up because I think Forgotten Realms would be the best one to find. Oh, there's Spirit, the god of lies.
He is no evil.
Who is?
Loki.
He's
He doesn't kill Odin, but he gets him killed in the comic books. And then doesn't care.
okay.
Justice, there's Tyr,
Here's
god of
actual-
justice.
Here?
Yes, Tyr.
I go down on my knees and
It's
I
worse to like
Here.
know you can save
It
somebody's
will
life,
be
let
unjust
them die
for this
anyway.
drow
but you
person,
just
non-drow, to leave without
what happens
getting
in
the
the
justice served to him that is dealt by your
And
hand.
who did you do that?
Let me
Odin.
be your token,
Your conduit.
your conduit of
Go ahead
justice.
and roll a religion check.
Wow.
And you do have inspiration, which you can use that to get advantage on
Did you
you.
seriously just kneel in the middle of the fucking hallway?
Yes, I did.
Can
And
I jump over him?
I want to do that again. I want to roll again.
10. What's
And
your...
overall, that's just 10.
No
Can I-
bonus from religion?
Nope.
Can I just
Not at all.
No answer. What's that?
Once it's my turn, I kind of want to move and I'm just kind of attempt to bounce over his head. Wait,
Well,
but I can't.
if you two want to try to jump over him, I believe you have a jump of like 20 feet or something. So
You have to do it.
yeah, so you get over easily. Use athletics. What's the total? It's much lower than that one.
10?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
you
over
can
on
you can jump over
Okay.
a person kneeling.
Can I make
with
a trick?
10.
Yes.
Re-roll, and you roll.
What am I rolling for?
Let's see, athletics.
You don't fall on your
You both do athletics again.
Yeah.
Basically making sure you don't fall flat.
21.
16.
No.
So you very you like go to like you trip him up, but no, you know this guy. What was I looking up? Oh yes, Odin. Here, yeah, no, you get no response from that. Let's see.
I'm gonna say nothing about it.
Oh, here it is. I have to go to the
I've
next
caught up to you.
one. Odin.
No, we're all even.
God of knowledge and war. Neutral good. Watching blue eye is his symbol. He's in here.
That's for I is a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Citizens worship him.
All right.
That's why the
Tears better. Tears way better.
Both be dorky.
For justice. Obama.
Obama is your deity.
Yeah.
the folk hero worships Odin. You should have known that if you're the folk hero.
No. The folk here worships justice.
Alright,
war.
you groveling children.
Alright, so you do not know which way the drow went.
I go straight.
There's two intersections.
I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night, and I go straight. And I
Actually,
just burst through these doors.
Please, you're going straight. That's a new one.
Though if it's you you're offering, well, that'd be a little different.
I will say you have explored pretty much all the rest
I'm
of
gonna
it,
burst
so
through
you
these
know
doors.
where this goes. So that is like the last area you have not explored. So you go in.
By the
and
power of
burst through the
fear
I'm following the dog.
and justice.
The dog's got to stay
I'm
together.
in front of him now.
And I use
Jump
my
over
2
him.
attacks on the door.
Yeah, he is in front of you because
He is in front of
to
me.
kneel, so.
But
Well, which way did you go? Did you go
Yeah,
right
which
or
way
left?
I went
did you go?
straight.
Or yeah, straight or
I went straight.
I went straight first.
I'm gonna
So
assume
that
I
is-
didn't even see the turn.
Wow,
told him.
you are such an amazing.
I told him about the
footballer,
turn
though.
as he was jumping over me. I was like, there's a turn. Take a look.
You don't know which way. Oh, he's
It looks like you saw it.
Yeah.
So now you got to
Unless you
roll.
wanted that to
Did
be
you go
your
left or
survival
right?
check to see if you could find any tracks.
That's gonna be my survival check.
You're like, yeah, you clearly see footprints in the dust, like fresher ones than the
Okay.
others. So yeah, you
22 on my survival check.
you definitely. Oh yeah, no, it went this way clearly. So you charge ahead. So you both are attempting to kick the door open.
I use my 2 attacks.
Okay, both of you roll an initiative roll.
Can I put down the other cord?
You want to kick down this one?
My initiative.
You can. Yes.
Well, I was saying, I want to place not a door.
Oh, this one. Oh, you want to go through that way?
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
beat me in initiative.
So then he gets to kick the door open. And
Make a strength check.
I use my 2 attacks.
there's no need. It's a big door, but like not so big that you can't kick it.
10 plus 2, 12. 17 plus 2.
19.
And I will say that
Critical on my side.
for your character, you would not know where this hall would lead, or where this hall would lead, but I will let you go down it. And it does in fact lead to the same area.
I have improved critical. I rolled a 19.
Oh, you do have improved critical.
Yeah.
You rolled a 17.
I rolled 17. Never
It has
mind.
to be a natural 19 for that.
Never mind, I lied.
As I walk the door to
So he kicks down the door and then I run through it.
Yeah, and did you guys want to keep the same initiative order, or did you want to roll a new one?
Yeah, I'll
Roll a new one.
I like it. I like it.
I like rolling this one.
Me and Aaron definitely want to reroll our initiative.
Rolling.
All right, so we are re-rolling, and I will say now that means that the enemies re-roll as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, God.
Can I reroll? Because it landed on 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I re-roll? I got a 3.
No. Okay, so
I got 9.
you both got 10, 15,
He
10.
said 9.
Oh,
7.
10, 9, 15, 10, 9, 7.
No, it's not. I'm not.
all right, so-
I'm before him now.
Yay, high five.
I think we're just going to
Are you
turn
just
it
a
around.
little warm, Aaron? You kind of broke your pants.
I'm sorry. It's just what you do to me.
Let's see.
I had a friend in middle school who used to have zip-offs like that, and he'd get dressed in the morning, put on his shoes, zip off his bottom
And
half
just
of his
leave 'em
pants,
down.
and just let him sit there, like ankle warmers. And we didn't know this for a long time, but he put rubber bands on the bottom so that
That it wouldn't
wouldn't slide off.
Not a very good idea.
Yeah, but it's not very...
So basically, he had what are those things called? Girdles. The sock things.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
Like
that old,
girdles.
the old
No,
that old
like
people.
girdles.
Yeah, from the
They are called girdles. I thought so.
20s, 30s?
Anyway,
Yeah,
Garters.
Garters.
Garters
That's the
for
word.
the hip.
Garters
They
can also
girdles.
work on the legs, but I don't know.
anyways, so
We can discuss fashion later. So, let's get a stealth check from you real quick. See how well you're sneaking up.
Because you are coming from a different side.
Yeah, and I hope to God I don't get shot by that way or that way.
I'm pulling out my sword because I'm still running right now.
Okay.
Well, I hope your sword's already out.
Let's hope I don't die.
Running with a sword that's very unsafe.
No, it's do you know what Bato Jutsu is?
It's where you throw
When,
baubles at people.
That's
Mom
without where
was
it's at.
attacking us on the draw.
Mhm.
Bato Jutsu.
What's that?
I can't.
And it's ridiculously
The stealth. Your skills are all in this spot.
No, that's
That's what I'm
not.
going to do.
So go ahead. What did you roll?
I didn't.
There you go.
I
So
forgot
it's
what
a
you
D20.
20.
All your skills and attacks are D20. That's still an 11.
I know what spell. Not
Higher than 10.
Well, you've been rolling 3d6 recently.
As you all enter the room, you do see on the ground a dwarf tied up and on the ground. There's also a large statue in the back and a deck set up sort of near the middle.
So what's in the back?
And
Alright.
There's a large statue that you recognize as
So
your
as
deity.
he kicks down the door and I run through,
My
I pull out my sword and I attack the desk.
The desk is what? Alright, so yeah, you go ahead and you make an attack on the desk. Go ahead.
Doesn't even question
Yeah, no,
it.
that's gonna be fine. Go ahead and roll damage. Like, it's not moving, so as long as you got above a 5.
It's the gazebo all over
9
again.
damage.
9 damage.
You put a chink in it.
You've got a great sword?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Didn't you say that's 2d6?
Right.
That's your bow is the d8.
My bow is the D8. That is correct.
So, let's see, that was an 8 plus your strength.
Well,
Was that a 6 or an 8? Okay, this one's higher. So we'll go with this one.
4, so
11.
13.
9 plus 4?
Yes.
That is 13.
Yes.
Numbers. Anyway, so yeah, so you run up to the desk and just right through it, startling the dwarf that is tied up almost right next to it.
I see this dwarf might be attacking him, and I think
Well, okay, so
The
that
dwarf's like, I'm going away from me. You're like,
I'm attacking you.
first it is actually your turn. So you walk in and yeah, see the dwarf.
See the dwarf.
You see the barbarian coming in, or you're not
fighter.
You're a fighter. Right. That's a barbarian move. The fighter come in and just break the desk.
Next to the dwarf. What do you do?
Try and drag the dwarf away.
All right, so you move up and pull it a bit. I mean, you can move. You're just moving at half speed. Yeah, and that is your full action is to grab him and like sort of pull him away from the desk.
So we don't see anything else?
You do not see anything else.
Dana, stop.
If you want to make a perception check, you're welcome to do that.
I would like to. Well, when it's my turn. Well, you just use
Yes,
that
was
one.
there? Yeah. And hold on, let me just double check something because I forgot to pull out one of the
Hey.
monsters.
Oh god.
Crossbreeds.
Yeah.
I don't think a baby dates an orphan.
You can jump over. Stay.
And see, I can put my monster cards in these little slots I put on it.
What is the use of the slot?
No, you can't see. It's that stuff you put on like a
Mid. Yeah.
binder or something to like if you want to put a picture on it, then you put that clear stuff over it. That, and then they just doubled it up on one side to make a pocket. Not perfect, but it works. All right, let me just see. Yeah, so the dwarf is like, please, you gotta help me. And it is, yeah, your turn.
I am.
That's a
Really?
perception.
You grabbed a great one, babe.
So take a different one if you're gonna bitch about it.
My perception is +4. It's 6.
Use a pretty shiny.
Minute.
Yeah,
Stay.
you got distracted by the damn guy breaking the thing.
You rolled a nat one.
On this?
Yeah.
Try one more.
Wow. That's 2012.
There you go.
All right, so
Hey,
was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
What?
lay down.
Yes, there was. What was it?
Games and stuff in here?
I got distracted. Damn it.
I don't see any danger.
I was the danger in the room.
I'm gonna go.
I'm the one who knocked.
Hold person.
You're gonna hold me?
Oh, well, actually, he's the one who's talking to the
He hasn't attacked yet. It's
Yeah,
my
he hasn't
turn
attacked and you haven't
for
seen
him.
any.
So
sign
I'm
of
going to waddle my happy ass over to the.
Waddle. You're gonna go waddle.
Yeah.
Even on the beach. You might as well. You might as well, babe.
Do it!
Oh no, I wasn't planning on using the big one, but I'm using the big one.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it on the book so that it doesn't make a crap ton of noise like my dad went slow down.
You can use this book. Where
Yeah, he's got a
He's
big
got
cake over there.
It's a little bigger. But
yeah, it is.
I'm waddling my happy ass over to the statue of my god.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and get my revivify.
You revivify?
As you are walking, you get attacked, actually.
From biscuit? Biscuit? Or biscuit?
Let's see. So 11
All these are.
plus 5, that's a 16.
18.
So a giant spider comes down from one of the pillars in the room and snaps at you, and you just get your shield up and block it. One spider, let's say
It wasn't a drone.
so you get about here, and it is right here.
So it's like
That
right
doesn't look like
It's
a
right
spider.
there, right
I don't have
there.
a
Where's the desk?
The desk is right where the
Like the
19 is.
19.
Okay.
So you get to about like here, and it reaches down from this pillar.
So where is the statue then?
Way in the
Okay.
So I came real
No.
close to getting attacked.
No.
Well, actually, it was their turn, and then they prepared their attack. So.
Your daughter's turn.
Thanks. She can be under the table.
So I would still have an attack.
Yes, you would. Against this spider.
Well, I guess I'll use my warhammer. Actually, no, I'll use my, what was it?
Hue?
Yeah, my hue. I'm gonna use my hue.
I think it might, yeah, here it is.
I'm gonna try and hue it. Because it's gotta be plant-like. It's not food. That's not food. Plant-like, right? It's gotta be
Spiders are
plant-like.
not plant-like.
Wooden then. It's gotta be wooden plant.
Oh, that's why you keep asking, because he has hue, which is axe that works well against plant-based things.
Yeah.
I never found that.
Nope, we didn't.
Do you know why?
Why?
And
The green dragon had it.
We were there for that.
Yeah, you weren't there for that, and they just sort of talked to it and like made a deal because they had a dragonborn with them. The dragon cultists were like, maybe these guys are all right, instead of being like, we gotta kill these guys. So yeah, never fought the dragon, never killed it.
Never took its treasure.
So 14 plus.
14 plus, I don't
Actually,
know.
it's a 14, so it's just gonna hit.
yeah.
It
You're
doesn't have,
losing-
well,
you're
it'd be
losing
plus
two.
1.
Plus your strength and your proficiency bonus.
So that'd be 5,
yeah, plus 5.
19, and the plus the 1 as well as 20.
Yeah, so you definitely hit, because the 14 itself is enough to hit. So go ahead.
And what is the damage?
Well, let's see. It is an axe, so I do need players.
Battle axe.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure my warhammer would be a little
Probably.
heavier.
Would have done a little bit more black damage.
Let's see. Is that a great axe?
It's a plus 1 battle axe.
Battle axe. There we go. That is 1d8. You have a shield, so you're using 100. 1d8 slashing plus your strength plus 1, so it's going to be plus 3 to whatever you roll on the d8.
7!
7.
Bring it crashing down on its head.
And
Alvin.
yeah. So that is 7 damage. All right, and that was your turn.
Yeah, gross.
And what's the? Is there a dual wielding?
Put it away.
There is. What did you wanted to dual wield your axe and your
Warhammer.
warhammer? That unfortunately, with the way the rules are in this one, you either need to have a feat to dual wield 2 medium or light weapons, or you can do a medium and a light weapon, and neither of those is a light weapon.
Wait, okay.
When we actually get into the campaign, if you want to build a dueling fighter, I can definitely help you with, or a rogue even. Rogues do both.
Alright, so
Spider came down and attacked him. He turned and attacked it right back. His hit actually hit. So, that is your turn. You know, actually, Billy was supposed to go before you.
Huh?
I went. I cut the table in half.
Alright, so yeah, that was your turn then. Alright, so it is now
There's
Kokumba's
nothing
turn.
else for me to do.
I'm going to change the timeline. I'm going to kill that dwarf.
You gonna attack the dwarf?
The timeline has to be changed. It has to be happening now. I'm going to attack the dwarf.
Alright, it is prone right now, so go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
Both my attacks.
What's your attack?
12 plus 5,
17,
13 plus 5.
18.
And go ahead and roll one more. Or roll two more. Okay. So 14.
18?
And the alright, so yeah.
So I'm carding a dead dwarf.
Go ahead and roll your damage on both of those. So that's 1, 6,
Plus 2, 8.
8, 11, 12,
Plus 2, 14.
12, so yeah, so 14 damage total.
Yeah, I'm carding a dead dwarf.
I don't have my
Trying to get dwarf with a gash in its face.
The timeline
Oh, no,
has been
Those were arrows, weren't they?
No.
No?
That was
no,
great
that's
sword.
great sword.
You run up, and yep, you just cut right into this dwarf on the ground.
And then I go into frenzy, just, the timeline has been absolved!
And then you were erased from history. And your character, Nick, comes in. No. And so that is your turn.
That would explain a lot, yeah.
Why did this?
Of course, now you have to play this.
Wait.
Now you have to play this one in the other game.
Wait,
Whoa!
was that metagaming?
That was metagaming.
That was hardcore
Oh.
gaming.
I hate you so much right now.
So it is now your turn.
I had to.
Can I do a perception check?
Yes, go right ahead.
Did you actually yell the timeline has been?
Yes.
So,
I was channeling that.
I'm under the impression that he's fucking crazy.
What is your alignment?
Waffle good.
Lawful good?
I'm
Alright, it's her turn now, right?
Yes, it is her turn.
Did he go down to lawful neutral?
Not yet, because he was metagaming. Like if this were in the real campaign, I would have made him roll at disadvantage or something like that. But yeah, so
Okay.
go ahead and make your perception.
Is still alive?
Oh yeah, no, he's still alive and he looks really pissed.
I don't even need to roll for that.
Well, if you still wanted to make a perception check, you're welcome to. All right.
You could find out why.
I should, but it's kind of obvious.
Get out from him. He knows.
He
knows what he's
He's like glaring over at him. He's like,
Maybe you should attack the spider.
But the dwarf isn't who he says he is.
can
He's
I,
actually a spider underneath that dwarf.
can I, like, what, should I get the dwarf out of dodge? Should I attack the spider? Should I untie the dwarf and maybe have a buddy do something? I don't
You
know.
are able to drag the dwarf, but he will still get an attack of opportunity
As she leaves.
with advantage because it is still prone.
Which I will use.
So, what kind of bind is he in?
It's rope around his hands tied behind his back.
Yes, you have a dagger.
If you want to use your action to untie him,
Okay.
when make a sleight of hand.
Why are you trying to kill him?
I don't know, I keep getting these images. Have to
This gnome is whispering into his ear.
It's out of game.
Yeah, so work his
Number
action.
you wrote, is it a 7?
Yes, that was a 7.
So what if you're not 7?
This dwarf
Yes, plus the d20.
Really?
in my other game.
Nice.
Not
Okay,
really.
yeah, so he's not actually tied up. Those ropes are just sort of like wrapped around his hand. He's not actually tied.
He's just being a dwarf, lying to us.
You're gonna stab him in the face now, aren't you?
You want to make an attack? Go ahead and make an attack with it. You're using your short sword, I'm guessing. With advantage, and you get your sneak attack. So go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Roll twice and take the higher. There's a 13 plus your attack. Oh, that's going to hit. As an AC of 14.
Wait, who are you attacking?
The dwarf she was just trying to rescue.
No, she's attacking.
Me?
No,
I'm
the
attacking
dwarf.
the dwarf because he wasn't actually tied up.
Metagaming saves the day. So that is 46 total.
Yeah, he's not.
Let's see, did he do more than 6 damage?
Oh, way more than 6 damage.
Oh, yeah.
A couple times over.
So you go to reach down and like untie the dwarf, and then you like grab the rope and like
really hard to get.
you know, sort of like get your hand on it to sort of see how it's tied, if you need to like cut it or something, and the ropes just come right off. And it starts to turn on you. You pull out your sword and shoot. A quick little jab and boom, and it falls down dead. And it changes from the image of a dwarf who looks
like a treasure chest.
No.
It was a mimic.
Mimic within a mimic.
Holy
shit.
Let me see if I can remember how to spell.
It's like...
Yeah, like
Oh, there we go. It looks like this. Guess which one it looks like. No, that one.
What's that?
Drow.
That's you, David.
It's a doppelganger.
It's a drow.
Oh, it's you. See, I'm the older one, so it's you.
Yeah, he is right.
No, you just claim to be the older one.
I have state documentation that says otherwise.
That can be fake.
It can be.
Look at
I'm
Obama.
not.
And you just told me you had like $2,000 in your savings account, so you
On my
clearly
honor.
have the money.
Under Irish.
Yeah, ask
They're all the same to me.
So that looks pretty wooden to me.
There's like black elves, and then
It's
there's
not,
like
and it's
not
dead.
black elves. That's
Oh no, the
Okay,
drow is
well,
full.
it's my turn now.
Drow is a spider.
I'm going
Actually,
to
it
take...
is the enemy's turn.
Really?
Yeah.
And
This is accurate.
let's see.
Probably quiet down then.
Now, what is he going to use? Does he want to use a spell? So let's see. He has mage armor on, so this is actually 16.
So I see the dwarf change.
Yeah.
I freak out.
Okay.
I just freak out.
Start having a mental right now.
I was like,
Walks on the floor here.
a dwarf! A dwarf!
Swinging your sword in the air.
What was that?
And he's just like throw it at the spider.
He is actually going to make an attack on you since you were right next to him.
Oh, jeez.
He is going to attempt to grab you with advantage because he is invisible. Well, I don't think that a 12 is going to hit you.
No.
No.
You got it.
And let me just double check. Where's
The
the...
doppelganger.
Where is
But the
handbook?
doppelganger was the...
So the
Let me
timeline has
just
not
double
been changed.
check because this is so he reaches out to grab you, his hands surging with electricity. Exactly. Don't taste me, bro. So, shocking, not scorching. That was a really big. Still attack, yeah. So, becomes visible, and you see before you a drow holding a long staff with a spider at the end. Tries to grab you and misses. You manage to dodge out of the way. And then that spider,
So I almost killed the boss in the first encounter.
not even close.
Oh, okay.
If you had rolled a natural 20, then maybe you would have hit him, but... So, the giant spider next to you is going to try to attack you again. That is a...
Me?
Yes. Bite says a 16. That's not going to hit, is it?
Nope.
Alright, then one of the others is going to attempt to web you. That's only a 10. That is definitely not going to hit.
Okay.
How many spiders?
You've only seen the one that he's fighting.
Oh, but we're feeling like...
And all of a sudden there is a web
Two more!
next to him.
One tries to web you, and one tries to web you. So, that's a natural 20. Yeah, it was a little cocked out with. That's another natural 20. So,
Wow.
don't worry, I don't think it does damage, and the other one is 8.
So you said that it
Who wants to
attacked
be...
him first, so...
That's it, true, I did say you first.
Yep.
So, you are now restrained, and you gotta make a strength check to break free, or if someone down...
Start a new video.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
stop the video.
We're still recording over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that will be one of your attacks, and it is now your turn, so go right ahead.
So strength check first then.
Yes.
Let's go get out of it easily. Let's go get out of it
13.
easily.
13, that is going to do it. So the drow reaches out, tries to grab you, turns visible again. You dodge out of the way, get hit with a big thing of web, and then just like rip free, and now you have one attack.
Are you gonna hit the drow or the spider?
The spider that's across the room.
I'm gonna hit the drow that's right next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
I've already got my sword out.
the spiders are actually way back
Do
here.
we see that? Only he sees that.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
they reveal themselves now, so like if you look around, you can see it.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. 9 points. You're trying to hit the
13.
drow, right?
Yeah, 13 damage.
13 damage. All right.
Like,
Oh, is he-
I'm like just pissed right now.
Like, I broke the desk. Now I'm cobwebbed and you.
You get to hear the doppelganger. And by the way, this is not the drow you saw earlier.
I don't know that.
I think it is.
I
mean,
think it is.
It's pretty
I want it to
clear
be,
that it
so
is.
I think it is.
They all look the same to me, so.
Make a deception check and then make an insight check against yourself. That is 11 plus 1 deception.
10.
10. There you got a minus 1 to deception?
Yeah.
Alright, so now make an insight check against that 10.
19.
No, you can't lie to yourself. You know this.
I want it. I just want it to be.
You want it to be, but you know. You know. Alright,
I'm
so
really pissed about the other one getting away.
that was your turn.
So I'm taking it out on this one.
It's the same one. Trust me.
Alright, was there anything else you wanted to do?
We're all
I'm gonna drink my potion of flying.
Potion of flying, alright, go ahead. So you now have a flying speed of, I believe it's 6.
So I keep remembering
It's
different
the same as
timelines.
my walking.
Oh, the same as you walk, and then 30. Alright, so you now have a flying speed of 30.
Well, it's super stressful.
Alright, was there anything?
You can fly.
I like. I like lift off the ground.
If you actually want to lift off the ground, he would get an opportunity attack.
Okay, I don't actually lift off the ground.
Yeah, so you just like hover a little,
Yeah.
getting ready to do your Superman. Alright, so if that is your turn,
That's the end of my turn.
it is now your turn. And you now have a bunch of spiders around you. One right up in your face, and then 3 others.
Wait, so there's a spider and what?
Well, with the way you were going, there's a spider right to your right, which you are now facing. And then with the way you were going to your left, there were 2. And then there's one that is right. So the way the pillars are set, there's, I believe, 8 of them in the room. And the last 4 at the back of the room each had a spider. Giant spider.
Not for you.
There's 4 spiders or there's 8 spiders?
4 giant spiders.
There were 8 pillars.
8 pillars, yeah. The last 4 had. Yeah.
And I was like, what?
You're like, we're gonna die.
And the statue of,
Marmot.
Yargle.
yeah, not
Like
quite.
Lark the Tep.
Yeah.
Duma Tholen. Wait, what's yours?
Doing
Is it this one? Duma Tholen? Here, let me see, because it actually might not be the same one. Oh, Masamar Duin. Okay. Yeah, that's a different guy. So you still recognize him as a
Your
dwarf,
god
but
is
it's
doing
not
Martha.
yours.
Stuart?
Well, I won't be able to get my Revivify back. Damn it. That completely nullifies why I went to the back.
Okay, so still this one before game.
We'll just say that it was yours, because, I mean, who cares what the book says.
Alright, so...
So, what would you like to do?
He's going to revive the statue.
There is a spell for that.
Bring the god to life.
No, it is called. Oh.
This is the one with the inanimate objects.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if it's
Animate
the statue of a god,
animate object. It would not have magic powers. It would just be able
you
to
rolled a
move
17.
for.
You just set it down.
It's a 17 for whatever I decide I'm going to do.
You have to decide and then roll.
Exactly.
You can't be like, it's a 1. I was trying to not stack them.
Alright. I gotta go do something. You guys can continue, but I gotta go.
Like leave or
Yep.
you gonna be back or?
I have to go to Cottage Grove.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going back.
I'll be back in like a little over 2 hours.
You got that.
No.
Don't worry, I'll
I have
play
to
your
go take the
character.
AC in the living room for my mom.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Wait,
So
why are you going now then?
Because we're meeting at the McDonald's. I'm supposed to be there at 11. It's 10:45. I could probably get there in less than an hour if I drive really fast.
Well, don't speed too much. So yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll see you around.
I don't
Good
think the
game.
cops are out right now with all the heat.
You'd be
We got
surprised.
pulled over on the
Pulled
way.
over on the way.
I just take it on the way here.
No.
Okay.
Had a warning.
Alright.
All right. So yeah, we'll let you know how it turns out.
Okay.
We're gonna die. Just to let you know.
No. I'm going to meeting her at McDonald's.
So dark circle.
Start inside.
Whoa.
What was that?
Your
Thermometer?
your thermometer.
Oh, that's
Who wants to play his character?
Not me.
Oh, the dog's getting the pizza.
Hey,
Nah.
It's the one that fell on the floor.
character.
You two have merged into whatnot. So yeah, so
I'm willing to destroy water in as many of the spiders as I can.
does this say anything about how that works on creatures? Create or destroy water.
It kills them instantly, or they probably desiccate them.
Creation.
They all suck down.
Is that weird thing like?
You can either create or destroy water. You can create
Yeah,
up
that
to
thing.
10
They all
gallons of
drink
drinking
water.
water. Destroy, you can
Oh, the water
or
leaves
destroy
their
up to
body
10 gallons of
and die.
water. Open
And the most
container
of that, what's
brains.
happening to humans when
Alternatively,
they die?
destroy fog
They
and
get really rigid.
Yeah.
higher level when you cast a spell using a spell slot to say you can create or destroy additional time.
Hey, I'm
Other
watching.
side of
Yeah, you can't just like suck the moisture out. There is actually, I think, a spell for that, but it's not create and destroy water. And you you also cannot like produce it inside of their mouth to drown it.
Oh man, like, yeah, you'd be like a waterbender, but you take all the water. It's like Magneto in the
With the with the iron in the
yeah,
guy's blood.
but just the water.
You know what it makes me think of? One Piece. There's this guy who can turn into sand, and one of his abilities is he can suck all the moisture out of you with his sand powers. He lives in a desert.
Really? I thought he would live in the ocean.
Well, he lives on a desert island.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw that before. That was before the prison?
Yeah, it was like very shortly before the
I used to
prison.
watch it during high school, like Konami and stuff. But
I
stopped.
love that series. So,
So, create and destroy water sucks. So,
good if you get thirsty.
true. Or if everything's on fire. But
Or if we're in a damn desert.
Or if you're fighting a water weird.
we're not. We're fighting spiders.
Yeah.
Spider weird.
So
The construct made of spiders. Now I want to make that. Anyway.
I'm gonna blind. I'm gonna blind the drought.
Alright, using...
Blindness / deafness.
Using a
there
flashlight.
you go. And he makes a saving throw, I believe, against that.
Yep. A Constitution.
Oh, that's not good for him. What's your spell save DC? You've got a 14 total.
I don't know how to figure that out.
Here, let me just take a look at you. Because yours is based off of your wisdom, so it's a +4. So it'd be 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is 15. So yeah, no, he fails. He is now blinded.
Nice.
All of his attacks have disadvantage, and all attacks against him have advantage. And I also believe he fails any,
Saving throws?
well, any strength or dexterity saving throws. So, you know, I'm going to take a moment and go tinkle. Yes. Plan out your next one.
That's what I'm thinking to do. I probably still have my short sword out from stabbing that doppelganger.
I have some rope too for work. I have some rope, we can find this guy.
Oh, he's blinded.
You could.
I have some rope too.
You look that way.
It's not like you've never seen it.
Yeah, I work in a hospital.
I was gonna say.
Literally, like, I see boobs, dicks, and vaginas in my face all day. It does nothing to me anymore. Honestly. No, like, literally, like, the other day, I had the sexiest, like, no joke, like, hands down, 49-year-old I've ever seen. Occupying. It was amazing. But I couldn't do anything because he was my patient, so.
I heard laughter while I was gone. That is unacceptable.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Alright, so
He killed everyone when you were gone.
Yeah.
you rolled.
We rolled for you, we added a few, minus a few.
David died in an fiery explosion.
Not his character, but him.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is
He's in the
terrible.
car.
Alright.
Saving throws from the AC.
Alright, so where were we?
make it even bigger explosion.
Enough.
No more exciting.
Alright, so
And a little colder.
That's why
Be worth it.
see, when you said AC, I immediately thought armor class, not air conditioning.
What do you do?
I took one piece here.
So you had just blinded him, and that was your action. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Charge the spider that's right in front of me with my shield.
Alright, so you pull up your shield and get ready to do a thing. Alright. No, there's nothing. Yeah. You can't shield bash, unfortunately.
That would be awesome, though.
Well, I was just saying, charge him. Push him.
Well, you're right up against him, so it would be like a full action to like push it back. That'd pretty much be an attack. Alright, so Pumbaa.
I'm going to pull out my 50 feet of hempen rope
Alright.
and try and empire this drow.
Empire.
AT-AT,
You know-
this drow.
I'm going to let this be like a grapple check, essentially.
Okay.
You have advantage on it, so it's an athletics check. Or sorry, he has disadvantage.
Yeah.
What did you get? An
Oh, we're in an
18.
eighteen.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics for you.
So 20 overall.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you managed to get him tied up, and he is blinded.
Ooh.
He's like,
I want to take his staff. Does he have a staff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
stop.
in his hand still.
I'm just going to just throw it on the floor. Just get out of there.
Okay, so we'll say that grapple was your first attack, and this is your first attack, and
Next one is-
this is your second. Go ahead and just make another strength check.
Strength
nice.
plus 2.
You don't even need advantage in anything. Yeah, it's 10. Nothing. Yeah, you smack it out of his hand.
Perception check real quick. Does it break?
No, it does not. You don't need it.
Well, it was black, right?
No, this is actually a black metal-looking thing with a spider on the end. It's actually in the monster manual.
The staff is?
Well, the drow holding it.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because it wasn't the same drow.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it was clearly a different drow. This is what he looks like.
Oh, he looks like the other drow a little bit.
In that they're both drow.
He looks like that one a little bit.
That's a female drum.
These are female. This is a
He
male.
has the same hair.
hair.
What? He has long white hair.
Yeah, he has white hair. Difficult to see it from a distance.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm blind.
I'm more blind than you, Ash.
I'm not
Is that why you chose that spell?
and you are sitting closer to him.
You're more blind close up.
Did you make this?
No, I actually purchased that from someone who made it.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's not doing pretty.
I will ask the same question like
Every
8
game.
times. Yeah, just about every game. Is that you'll pull it out next game. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I saw someone with one just like this. Who was it? Next time I see him, I should ask him if he got it from the same place. Because, yeah, that's really
You
cool.
should find out the name of the person who made that.
I'm not going to remember.
Next time it's like, was that made by...
Each time I have slightly more information about
Okay. Is it there?
let's see. So, you just took your turn.
Mhm.
It is actually your turn.
How's it her turn?
Hmm?
How's it her turn?
Because it went from your turn, where you blinded him with science, and then his turn in which he subdued him with the rope.
I was supposed to go first. I rode behind.
Yeah, he goes
I was
last.
last.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, doesn't.
Your spider.
Yeah.
The spiders go right after you.
Oh.
They went a while ago.
Okay. Anyway. So.
They were waiting to fall, and then once I came into their range, then their initiative kicked in.
Okay.
So that's why.
So.
So it is your turn. There are 4 spiders and a tied-up blind drow, as well as your allies and potential friends. I'm not going to dictate how you feel about each other.
I'm kind of scared.
I hate the other fighter guys.
Reminds me of myself at that age, which means he's going down a dark path.
Terrible timeline that was.
Soon to die.
What a race.
By the way, I will tell you that drow that you saw run away was the doppelganger that then disguised himself as that dwarf.
That's the one we chased down.
And you guys never found, and then you guys gave up and forgot about it. If you had investigated a bit, then you would have found out, oh, this is the thing that we saw in the other thing, because he was wearing the same clothes.
Well, I'd ask.
You had asked what?
Just thought it was good.
Oh no, in the game they played. In this one,
Oh,
you had it. You
the
had
other
each
time.
other around to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How close to the drow
Okay, so moving everyone aside.
Whoa.
so we can see what the shit.
So the drow would be right here.
Okay.
You would be about here.
Okay.
Let's see. You would be right next to this one, which is spiders. Well, see, the thing is,
Spiders are huge. But like.
where's my die back?
Yeah, this one.
You have like super tiny ones.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of really.
Oh, hey, this from the same guy?
Yep.
What was the name again?
So, the spiders are on each of these 4 pillars. So, no, there's 6 of them. So, yeah, the back 4 pillars. The drow is right there. There's 1 spider. Here, you are right here.
Super tiny.
There's a distance. He is right about here.
Okay.
And let's see. There should be 1 more person. Shouldn't there?
David.
Yeah.
And
And
where
he
is
was.
it?
He was.
He was your character.
Yeah. I'm the one who just set up the
Yeah.
drow.
Right on the other side.
It is 11
Whoa.
o'clock.
Time has come.
Alright, so. What would you like to do?
Not be tired tomorrow.
Yeah. We're gonna be tired tomorrow.
We gotta kill one.
I got the day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna be.
spinning on this.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
You'll be at work, right? So I won't have the opportunity.
I'm going to.
You'll be way too tired for that to be able to plug.
Yeah. I'm going to.
By the way, you did pass the door right here.
You could go through the door.
Terrible things are in that door. Burn the whole place down.
Or it could be treasure.
Yes, it could be. And my curious brain.
And you're just sitting neutral.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Y'all are fine. Y'all got this. You don't need my help.
I like when a character evolves. She's now 7.
I'm gonna go into room 20.
You try the door and it's locked. So yeah. Well, because that comes into play in just a short bit. So.
Well, you got it. So I guess you did go through the door, which is locked. I'm gonna. Well, there's no point of sneaking if there's a blinded.
You would probably know that there are things in there, but you wouldn't know that they were giant spiders. You just hear that there's fighting just beyond where you can see from your position.
Because I'm in a hallway. I'm in a corner. I'm gonna.
No, it's a pirate hook, not a fishing hook.
Well, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I have my short sword out because I stabbed it. I'm gonna go. So is the drow facing him or is he?
Currently, he is tied up and just like turning back and forth. He like can't see anything. He like turning back and forth, doesn't know where he is.
Like is his back towards the hallway?
His back is on the ground.
Not quite on the ground yet, just tied up and restrained and blinded, but standing. I mean, he keeps like turning around, trying to like orient himself. So you can wait until his back is turned if you would like. You do get sneak attack because he is in melee with both of them, and because he is blinded and restrained. Any one of those things would give you sneak attack.
Okay.
So they get triple sneak attack.
No.
So I'm.
Well, that's like 96, right?
So you do have advantage on your attack.
Okay. Then I'm going to go. Since he's blinded and he's in melee, I am gonna go.
Almost just charging.
I'm just gonna.
Stab him? Is it going to be like in the back of his knee?
No, it's gonna be a body shot. It's gonna be a body shot. So I think I'll go.
Like with Caesar.
27 times.
Can I go in between the 4th and 5th?
Well, let's see. Make an attack roll with advantage. So 15. So roll again.
Roll that one again?
You can roll the same one or a different one. Your choice. So 15 plus your attack die is definitely going to hit because I think his AC is only like 14.
With the short sword is 7. So 22.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to hit. Actually, I wouldn't do it. Wait, no, that's not. That's right. 3. So it is 4d6 plus your dexterity. You rolled quite well. That's 16. Plus your dexterity modifier, which I think you said is plus 4.
Yep.
Yeah. How would you like to do this?
I'm gonna just like walk, like just calmly, and then go aim for these 2 ribs and go up. So basically going for the heart. That's my first one.
Yep, right through the ribs. You get his heart, and even though he was restrained, you get like right through the ropes, through the ribs, into the heart, and you hear it. Doesn't even have a chance to scream.
Yeah! Justice has been served.
So, the question, do you notice he's dead?
I just hit him up.
Make a stealth check, and you make a perception.
Wow. Is that 9 plus 3, so 12. 12?
6 plus 9, 14.
Wow.
You don't
Barely.
even notice what happened.
I don't know what's going on.
Barely. Lay down.
So you had, I got him, guys. Now we can interrogate him and get all the information we've been searching this whole quest for.
We finally did it.
So if you wanted to continue, if you wanted to continue, we could kill the spiders, or we can just say boss is dead, other things are dead.
What do y'all want to do?
Spiders.
You must kill the spiders.
In that case, it's going to look
This is her die.
I think that's the way.
and play it. It's not.
That's a 2.
Those are safe. So,
Oh.
in that case, it is their turn.
Alright.
And 2 of them are going to make melee attacks on you. There's a 13.
David.
You.
Oh, me.
No,
Wait, who?
it's not his turn yet. So that is a. What did I roll? I think it was a 13. So 18.
Oh, so it tied my armor class.
So that hits. 18, and the other one is going to be a 16, so that one's going to miss. So it does. Good, I can do it with 2 of them.
Okay.
So let's see, it is 1. So that is 4 poison damage. And then 5 piercing, so it's 9 points of damage to you.
Alright, does the poison damage reoccur, or?
No, it's just for that.
It's just right?
Oh wait, no, you need to make a Constitution saving throw, which I believe you have advantage on because you're a dwarf.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You have advantage to saving throws against poison.
So it's 5 piercing, you do take that. And let's see if you take that poison.
That just means her now.
14.
Well, yeah, so you're fine. It was 11. So you do not take the poison damage. The other 2 are again going to attempt
Yeah, all
to
of those snuggles.
web. Actually, I need to see if they get it back. No. Oh, that one did. And that one did. Okay, so yeah, so there's 18 versus him, and that's a 9, but that's not going to hit him. What's his name?
Reflex spot.
David's? I don't know what he did with his
Yeah, they're like,
card.
My dad's dog, Jake.
Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
it just overloads all their neurons. Crazy.
Do you know where what's his name put his thing?
The bag of dice?
No, his
Character sheet.
Is that it behind you?
It's right here. Found it.
Alright, so his armor class is 15. Alright, so that's going to hit him. So he is now restrained.
Who?
David.
Yeah.
Good.
Same person.
The
Well,
fake
uh,
hero.
Billard. And it is his turn, so he's going to make a strength. Oh, yeah, so make the next one. Look, seeing this guy dead, he's probably going to charge. Not the spider you're at, but the next one that's closest. Going to make an attack at it. 9, what's his modifier?
Modifier with his great sword.
Actually, he'd probably use his longbow, yes.
That's still plus
So yes, that is going to hit, and that's 1
1
d8.
3 piercing.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, how much plus did you spend?
Right there.
Alright, so plus 3 you said? Alright.
Actually, probably it would be plus 4, because probably up to damage.
I think we already put that into account. So his dexterity is plus 4, so okay, it would be plus 4, so there you go. No, that's the wrong guy. Alright, so you've injured the 2 in front, and that was their turn. It is now, or that was Billard's turn. It is now Orsick's turn. There's still the spider right up on you.
And with that spider, smart.
No, it's not a plant.
Go the quick team.
I'll just use my hammer.
Alright, go right ahead.
14.
Is this your version of the DM screen? Because I can't see down there.
No, it's
I know, I'm joking.
14, plus 4, 18.
18 is going to hit the spider. Now it's about to sound it next.
It's a low.
So 5 plus 2.
It's like not even
7.
crazy now.
All right. And that is your turn?
Yeah, that's true. I'll react when something happens.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm gonna bring my shield around
Oh, she just
my side.
I need to run kids.
You're going to try to hit it with the shield again?
No, I'm bringing it around to my side to.
Oh, you
Kind of like
okay.
not even.
Yeah.
So I.
No, dying.
And then my shield's here.
We were all just
I'm back.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I were like, no! They're like,
It is now Kapumba's turn.
I am going to kill everyone.
hey now!
Except for
Okay.
them.
So,
Okay, and
so you activate your staff's ability by snapping it over your knee.
And I nuke everything.
He has a staff that can do that in the other game. I like
I
a
break it in half and I
game.
kill everyone. Kills everything.
And you have a
Are you gonna
50-50
give me
chance.
It's not my
He has
fault.
a 50-50 chance of teleporting to an alternate plane to be safe from it.
And I can also use it to teleport to another plane using a tuning fork. Like to that plane of existence.
He can cast plane shift, and yeah.
And in that game, I've been trying to take over a plane of existence. That's my goal. Or all of them.
Works for the Spider Queen. I mean, that's how Wolf did it, right?
We have the KKK,
The cool kids.
Yep.
Club.
and they are the
Didn't we make that
coolest
joke
people.
in our game?
That's a pretty obvious joke.
The Firebrand, Cool Kids Club, and then we have Hitler protecting us.
The right brand.
The right brand.
So,
Yeah, Firebrand. Where's the Firebrand from?
Firebrand is a type of weapon, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the firebrand does fire damage.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to attack the nearest spider that I can find.
Alright, so there's the one, so like I said, on each of those pillars, the 4 in the back, there's a spider on each of them.
I want to activate my trap card and use my bow, longbow.
That's not a trap card, that's an equipment item.
Well, the trap was what they fell into the trap.
No. See, first you have to pay 4 mana, any color, to lay it down.
I want
and
to
then you
play
need to attach it
4
to a
mana.
creature you have summoned.
I want to summon myself.
And then next turn, you can activate its trap ability where a flying creature gets too close. Then you get to make a free attack on it.
So how can
You
I
get
do
to
that?
deal damage to it.
Can I just say that?
It's fun.
I want to use my bow of piercing and pierce.
That was a weapon in one version, I think. Anyway, so.
That was a different earth. We're different. Never went to whatever this place is called.
Oh, I always forget the name of it. Faerun, there we go.
Faerun.
Because, yeah, we're in the Forgotten Realms. So, you want to actually get 2 bow attacks?
On 1 and 1.
Alright.
10 plus 8.
That's going to hit.
12 plus 8.
That's going to miss. No, that's going to hit.
Oh!
It's like, oh, we're mobile.
Spider is level 23.
So I'm going to send you
One of
actually,
yours.
I have all my D8. And you know what happened to my D8 was it was over here because I was using it earlier.
That's 1 d8.
So 7.
Plus 3. 10.
So that's 10.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry, you go back, right.
yeah.
You go okay.
Knock this thing over.
Plus 3, 11.
So 11 and so 10 and 11.
Yep. Or
Ah,
2 different spiders.
that's actually going to kill them both. Wait, hold on. That one's 17. Actually, no, that kills neither.
Also back.
I can't math.
Yeah, back before.
What are you trying to do?
At least, yeah.
You know, I was thinking about that too as well. It was like, it's not legs like it is.
Alright, so never mind. You do not kill it. I do not know how to do math.
Well, I tried. No help though.
Oh yeah, very little help. But not
What
quite
do you
enough.
think? What can I do next?
Look at him first.
You blink twice.
That means next turn.
So, yes, it is now back to Kithri. History to the Halfling Road.
Okay. Can I do? Would it be an action to put my short sword away?
No, I don't keep track of things like that. Okay. You want to build a character with like 8 swords and then just like go through each one for each of your attacks? Yeah.
I'm not.
She's a pirate.
I am not hard to drive. I'm good. I am going
I think he would be a barbarian in this edition. Although he does have the berserk thing.
What about the berserk fighter monk? If you mix fighter with the double attack and then the berserk with double that.
Well, you know, I've been trying to work out like a barbarian monk.
Yeah, because they do double attacks too, right?
Yeah, but those don't stack. But you could do your reckless attack with then flurry of blows.
Yeah.
So is this spitter right here? Is it distracted?
It is right in melee with him, so you will get your sneak attack on that.
So I'm going to roll.
And you have advantage, but we'll go ahead and roll again to see if you get a 20. Like if you have advantage and you hit on the first one, it's good to still roll on the second one to see if you get a natural 20.
Okay.
So yeah, so you hit with that one.
Okay, and that would be 4.
4d6.
I was gonna go with my short bow.
Yeah. I think your sword and bow goes.
Yeah, they're the same.
So yeah.
5.
Now it's
5.
Wow.
I'm a little overpowered, aren't I?
Sneak attack is very...
Yeah.
Here's the thing about rogues. Like, people say, like, oh, they do so much damage with a single hit, but they only do that once.
Yeah.
Even if they make multiple attacks, they only get that once per round.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a barbarian can do just as much damage, but they gotta make multiple attacks to do it in a single turn. They can still do it, though.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Just tuned all the way
But,
She's like, I'm
gonna
done.
melt.
Oh, the dog got melt too.
So I believe that is your turn, unless you wanted to do anything else.
I can't make another attack, can I?
No, you only get one attack, yeah.
Okay. So, I think it's my turn.
You might want to move forward one.
I will say that she moved, because I mean, otherwise she wouldn't be able to hit
I
it.
wouldn't have been able to, you know.
You'd probably be near
Yeah.
that pillar or something.
Yeah, actually, probably. Wouldn't I probably be like right there?
Something like that. So,
You just had one more. Spiders.
yeah.
Anything?
Well, that one is dead. So let's see if one gets its web back. So one gets its web back.
Is it like the ice breath?
Yes.
Okay.
And let's see. So one is going to make a web attack. Like 14. That's not going to hit your AC, is it? Yes. Might hit no, it's not going to hit any of them.
It does?
What's the plane was yours, wasn't it?
However, 2 of the spiders are going to...
That was David, okay.
Because no one came up with, what's it called, melee with those ones. So yeah, 2 of them are going to move closer to you, and that's a 6, that's not going to hit. And that's a 9, that's 14 isn't going to hit, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these things just cannot hit you. Which is how you build a cleric with a high AC right up front.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Yeah. And then if they do get hurt, boom, just heal themselves back up. It's like none of y'all get healed, just me. Y'all all healed. 3 clerics up front, an archer, and a wizard behind them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what good.
That would be right.
Those are sorcerer because they get less human or whatever.
They get less,
Less than
a lower number of spells, but they do also have they have the sorcery points that they can turn into spell slots. So they technically can cast more spells than a wizard can.
And they're better because the wizard needs spells. Don't they like a focusing point for spells?
Well, technically all casters do.
Yeah.
We just I don't worry about that.
Okay.
if you're casting a spell, you have something like that. If you want to get a newer one, you can fill out
I have
tiles.
my big, sparkly, giant purple dildo that I hold on to every time I need to cast.
You keep it in your mouth,
I just,
What's up?
like a pirate with the sword.
it's casting time!
So are any of these spiders on?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah, no, they're not undead.
Except for Fred. Fred is an
They're
actual
just
strong
regular
spider.
spiders.
Well, I guess I won't destroy them.
Yeah. You would have been using it all throughout this thing, because there are zombies and skeletons.
Throughout the rest of it.
Yeah.
Do doppelgangers count as the undead?
No.
They're just
They're
actual
operations.
Sounds
Well,
right.
it's dead now.
Yeah,
A zombie doppelganger.
It's like,
I think last time we got tricked by it.
But I'm going to
You didn't have Mira.
use...
What?
You didn't have Mira.
Yeah,
He's startled by it.
they were just like, oh, let's help it.
I'm gonna
Yeah, but then I was
do...
like, oh, fuck, more. He's like, I'm gonna check. And it's like, fuck.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Two,
You're dead.
That's what he gets, though. I hate doppelgangers.
Alright, so I'm gonna hack up my hammer.
Alright, so you go up to one,
Turn it into
bam balam.
So 14.
14 does hit a giant spider.
Does it turn it into skate?
We'll see. It's a monstrosity, not an aberration.
10 bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, you take that down. So there are 2 spiders left in the back. That
Are any
brings
of them
us
hurt?
to- no, actually.
Good play for Steam.
Yeah.
That's
Willard
the only
is going to make
untouched.
2 attacks.
What?
There's a person.
I guess we'll leave him.
No,
Good
no,
night.
he's actually- What's his modifier?
David?
Yeah.
For attack?
Yeah.
With
Plus
crossbow
5 or plus 8?
and longbow?
Yeah.
Eight.
Plus, oh, so actually,
You
the
could've
first
just
attack
asked me forward.
did.
Depends on
Oh,
the-
you know, you're right.
Copy paste from that guy.
So that is 7 plus
He's got more strength, though, because of the...
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
So 10 damage to one of them. Alright, and now it comes to no? Wait a second.
Yeah, it should be me after Willard.
Yeah.
Alright, you were rolling for something else.
Yeah, you get
Did I get confused? Because I could have sworn you just...
No, I did just take my turn.
So
I
it
messed
should
up.
have been you, not Billard.
Oh, that's a good try. I am going to go towards one of the spiders. One of the virgin untouchables. And use my double attack.
So go ahead and... With the bow or with the...
With the bow.
Alright, so go right ahead.
I'm getting my
No.
Yeah.
2 plus 8. And
That,
that's
that one does... Or that one does hit.
They both missed, but that one hit.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. That's not...
Okay.
It's 1d8. I'm retarded.
Although that is higher than what...
Oh,
So
here's the
we'll
green.
let you have the 6, though.
Yeah, 6
He took the green one.
plus 3. Yeah,
Yeah, you know where it was? It was over here, because I was rolling it over.
Hey,
So
come on,
nice.
down. 6.
9, alright.
Yeah,
So,
baby.
we'll just say that 10 is on his turn. and comes around.
Spider!
So, it is now Kitry's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna go for the other untouched.
Alright, go right ahead.
I'm gonna do my
There's no one engaged with it, so if you want to make a stealth check first.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. So go ahead and get
One
advantage.
What was that?
You get advantage
Okay.
and your sneak attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for,
D20, roll 5, take the higher.
oh,
Hey.
fuck.
Plus 7.
So yeah, no, you still hit. That's 15.
Moving
That's
back.
pretty big.
Can we just take off this part? Because we've already seen it.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted you guys to get a good view of what it all looks like.
So,
15.
4 plus 4.
4.
Alright, so that damage with the damage that I already rolled for the other guy is in fact going to kill it. So, that just
One
leaves
down.
one spider left,
Yep.
and it is its turn. And,
So he's probably trying to attack me.
actually no, it is going to make a run for it. It is going to climb up onto the ceiling and scuttle along it to try to get away.
Oh.
I try
not right next to you, so you
Yeah,
don't
and
have
opportunity attacks need to be melee unless you have special abilities for it. It is also on the ceiling, so no one else gets an opportunity attack. It settles towards the main door and gets just inside the door to the hall.
No,
Its
today.
turn ends. What?
Not today.
We'll see. So,
Well, I will use a spirit weapon right next to it, and I will attack it with my spirit weapon.
go ahead and make a spell attack.
And I roll for it, right?
Yep, it's a D20 plus your proficiency and your wisdom modifier. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
17, 21, 24.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
No.
Go ahead and roll damage. And what level spell did you want to?
That was going to be, I believe, 3?
Third level? Alright. What level spell is that?
It's second, and I'm casting it as a...
So I believe you get a second D8 because you're casting it higher.
1d8 for every... 7... 2, so 9, plus 4... So 13.
13 points of damage. It is still barely alive.
Barely.
Yeah. So, who would like to finish it off? You are technically next in initiative order.
You raise your hand.
Yeah, but you're next to me.
So you,
And you have a more direct line of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, just
I'm still over by the hallway.
well, it ran past. It's now right in this doorway.
Oh, you can
Well,
go.
it's not like attack.
Unless she has something to use first.
No, I have
Yeah, you're both.
Your hand.
You're both. So.
I use
a
the
longbow versus my short bow.
I use the longbow
Can you look
of
at
piercing.
What?
Yeah. Plus 8.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to hit.
Plus 8, 12.
Yeah, so it's not gonna hit, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna finish it off.
Yeah, and I'm going to steal this again.
That's a 5.
Plus 3.
Yeah, 5 plus 3 is 8. That is, in fact, going to. The 5 alone would have killed it.
I want to hit it straight and separate the head and the thorax.
Alright, then. So you shoot it right through that little spot, and both pieces just fall down.
And then I want to
twitching.
huddle over there and then push it towards the room. So that you're not escaping.
Pull it into the room.
Pull it to the room.
Pull belly.
Told you.
Then you step over it. You step over it and grab your head and bring it in.
It's like the hand from Adam's Family. Like, but it's
I only got 2. It's like,
they're just little mouth parts.
yeah.
Pretty cute. Very cute.
I like staying in the original show because it would like come out of stuff and it was just like the hand and then it would go back in.
It's like, oh.
Good porter key for them. It would pick up the receiver on the phone. It would like hold pull a pen out when they're looking for a pen. That guy was awesome.
Now we got robots to do the same thing.
Yeah, but they're creepy. Not like just the hand that comes out of any hole you need.
Not creepy at all.
So I'm gonna attack, what was your name? Cocoon.
You gonna attack Kukumba?
Why
Yeah.
are you gonna attack?
She killed the freaking dwarf.
That then turned into a doppelganger.
Actually, I did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so after he attacked the dwarf, it did change?
No, after he attacked it, she went to help him and then went to untie him and boom, figured it out.
And I did it.
Yeah, stabbed him and then it reverted back to the doppelganger form.
I want to try him to see if he's edible. Can I use nature?
We don't know that he's
Yeah, go
dead
ahead
yet.
and
I don't
Oh, no, he
I
is dead.
stabbed him
It
in
is
We
the
don't know that he's dead.
you see the body just lying there. It's clearly dead. There's
with
no
the
ambiguity
fucking
about
gash
it.
mark in it.
I mean, if you want to make an investigation check on it,
I want to investigate see if it's edible.
go ahead. This would be more of a nature
5.
check. But
What
if
you
you
do,
want- if
nature?
you want to do investigation, I won't stop you.
Yeah, my investigation is +0. So 5.
I mean, it's me, maybe.
I want to start a fire and see if it's edible.
All right, so you take the time. I'm guessing you take like some of the papers and the stuff from the desk. Start with small
The
fire.
entire desk.
I keep breaking it down.
All right, so as I said, at the back of the room there is a statue of the dwarven god. We've decided it is actually the one that you have. I don't remember the name of it. It's actually not one. It's not one that I'm familiar with.
More Dune.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway.
Dune. We'll just call him Dune too.
Yeah.
The maker's coming.
So I go back, or I go up to it, and I don't want to vilify that bitch.
You just call your god a bitch.
Yes.
Tell you what. Go ahead and make a religion check, and you do see that the eyes are two large emeralds.
13.
13. You pray to your god at this place. You get down, you do the proper thing, and you feel his favor, but you don't get your revivify back.
I did the same thing and try and get my revivify back.
Go ahead and roll a religion check.
11 plus 0.
So 11.
You feel, I mean, it's stone, you've prayed to altars before, nothing special.
I feel the power of nothing.
The power of love.
Man,
I'm gonna
our God loves us.
I'm gonna go.
Not sure they do.
At least we're alive.
I'm gonna go to another door.
So you go to the door, and it is in fact locked.
Can it
Was locked.
Doesn't have lockpick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can in fact. Actually, what it is sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Hi, everybody. This person's doing
Yeah,
sleight of
D20.
hand.
11 plus your sleight of hand.
7.
7. So that is 18. Let me just see what the old thing says.
Old book sale.
The old destroyed book.
Let's see. DC. Yeah, it's DC 15 to open it. So yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the black spider had the key on him, but this works easily too. You open it up.
Specify any name was black.
No, the guy's name is the
The
black
African
spider.
American
Oh, okay.
spider.
No, he's not from Africa or America.
You mean they're not Americans? They're all dead. Just kill them all. Good job.
Alright, so yeah.
Okay, so I open down the doors.
So yeah, so you walk in, and there is a dwarf on the ground, clearly beaten and injured, just lying there.
Can I poke him with the tip of my short bow? Or can I...
With your sword?
No, just I have my short bow. It's like I
Okay, so you are literally just like poking him.
Poke him with a stick.
basically, yeah, a stick with a string.
Yeah, so he just kind of tiredly rolls over, and he's like, "Who are you?"
It speaks common.
Yes,
God.
it does.
Everything speaks.
What abominations are these?
You speak common too.
I know.
So I'm gonna go up to the black spider guy. Slash his staff with my weapon. Specifically.
Bigger.
Sure. You go ahead and make an attack, I guess.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to take my rope back.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Pull it, and he spins like a yo-yo. Actually, with the injuries he took, most of the blood would still be contained by his clothes, so it wouldn't be like splashing everywhere. So you got a 16.
That one really nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
We could rope it up again.
Yeah, but it's not going to be a Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
3. You hit it and you get a good solid. Yeah, you hear it echoing through, but it's actually not broken.
Your wrist hurts a little bit.
No, it was a good solid hit. He had perfect form, but didn't even crack it really.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just take that.
Yoink.
In the bag it goes.
The word Ewing appears above his head. In big yellow letters.
Oddly, it's the leveling up scene.
You leveled up?
Yay!
No.
No, I gained a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Alright, so yeah, so the dwarf is just like, who are you? You work for Nesnar? No. The dwarf who hired you was Gundren Roxy.
And what time
And looking at this dwarf, he looks exactly like the dwarf you saw when the doppelganger was disguised as a dwarf.
Okay, so it's basically the skin color. It's basically
Yeah.
copy.
So this is another doppelganger
No.
dressed up as a dwarf.
No, this is.
I know this. This is my second time to live through this. There are at least 3.
You should go kill it.
I will go kill it.
You guys are still in the main room. She's the only one in
Yeah.
the other room.
Can I just shoot him up against the wall?
Yeah, so you would have like water skins and stuff on.
Yeah, and then I give him some
Or you
water.
can yell at me.
Thank you.
water.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give him some water.
And that's how the whole cave became flooded. Shit.
My name is Nundro. My name is Nundro Rockseeker. Have you seen my brothers?
No.
Gundren hired you. That's his brother. There were 3 brothers, Gundren, Nundro, and the third one, whose name we will not be worrying about because you found him dead at the beginning of this cavern.
Was he the placeholder, Matt, that we just kind of walked over?
The one you got the boots off of, actually. I just
Oh,
remembered
nice.
that.
Yeah, I remember that guy. He thinks you're pretty good.
I remember because you demanded that you get to keep his body in the other game.
Yep, that's right. I blackmailed him.
Yeah, no, he's
He's like, here's the shit.
you imagine that he's been interrogated for quite some time.
But what if he wants us to believe
Days,
that?
weeks, who knows? If you would like to make an insight check, you're welcome to.
Yes, I do. I don't trust this guy.
I mean, if you want to come in and take a look,
It doesn't matter.
you can't look through walls.
I could try.
How are they?
What? Good. Good. He has to try it. That's no really
That's something at least. I was being told that they were both dead.
I walk in at this point. Boy, you're half right. We killed the other one.
Heavy
Are you trying to make an intimidation check or something?
Yes.
Intimidation check.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to be pulling one
Oh no, you
top
keep
lock
looking.
or whatever off of one.
Pedipalp was the first. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said epaulet.
He was trying to say pedipalp.
So the mandible thing.
I'm going to be
The ones that pull the food to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The legs that are closer to it.
Those-
That aren't the.
Not the things,
Yeah.
but the things right next to
These
it.
little lickers.
I'm going to pull one of those off.
All right. Go ahead and make a. You can do a nature or a survival, or if you think something else would work.
Something.
12. Yeah. If you no, yeah. So you managed to get them off, no problem.
With it.
Poisonous? Are they poisonous? Did you get the poison with them?
No, the
That would be.
venom tracks would be
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be like up inside the.
The inside part.
So yeah. So no, you
healer?
you say that, and he just begins just weeping on the ground.
Good. Good.
You're falling in.
Not
Second
him.
time.
The dwarf you're
yeah.
trying to help.
Oh.
We're resolving
Oh,
his
he's.
intimidation.
I just look at him like.
What do you guess?
I'm the rogue, and I feel bad about how you're feeling.
Exactly. Can I roll? Well, okay. First off, can I jump? And then.
With your boots, you most definitely can jump. And this would be an unarmed attack, which you are not proficient in, so you would
I
add
don't give a damn. I'm a
you
child.
roll a d20 and add your strength. So what is your strength modifier? -1. So you jump up, and it is, you know those ones where you get just the perfect sound, just louder than that. It echoes through all the cabin. It's just right across your face. Like this little halfling jumps up and just hits you, and you're like,
And I fall.
you want to fall?
The momentum makes me fall and hit my face.
I was going to say that you barely catch yourself, but very well. You fall from this slap right on the ground. You take, let's see.
1d4.
Actually, in this one, it's your strength +1, unless you're proficient in them, which she isn't. So,
What is my strength?
so it would be 2 points of damage. Because you're
It's
in
-1 strength.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
would,
-1.
you can't do 0 damage. And so, yeah. So,
I'm
3 points of damage.
I'm at
37.
37.
I've ever done in my whole life.
And you are now prone.
Worth it.
Amazing.
I forget everything.
Sorry.
No, it was worth it. That was worth
That
it.
was amazing.
That was the most epic slap I've ever received. You're just like,
Roll a d20 for me real quick.
nice.
What did you roll? That's an 8. There, that is a 9.
Yeah.
9? Kakumba, the voice that had been whispering in his ear, suddenly is gone, and Nick takes, let's see, what did actually takes 8 points of psychic damage from the recoil of the spell being broken.
8, you said?
Yes, you got
29
out of his mind.
Worth it.
Ow!
Those 3 characters.
That was an interdimensional slap.
I rolled 2d4 and they both came up 4.
That's how you know it's supposed to happen.
So, you did more damage to his other character than the one here.
Worth it.
Take your time, or if you guys want, we can go into epilogue mode. Because, I mean, if there's anything else y'all wanted to do. Yeah, so throughout the room, you find, let's see, what is the treasure? Well, he has a potion of healing and the spider staff. And, let's see, an iron key with a head shaped like an anvil that opens the door you picked.
I won't take the key.
You take the key?
Yeah, I have the staff.
He has a sack that contains, epsilon pieces. I hate the epsilon pieces.
Oh, is that
Electron.
Oh, the electron.
Well, see, I think it's between gold and silver, but
Yeah,
whatever.
it's between gold and silver.
It's 190 epsilon, 130 gold, 15 platinum, and 9 small gemstones, and a dwarven ale mug made of hammered electrum.
Jeez, while I was taking the staff, I played
That's
mine.
Yeah, so this is in a stack that he has, probably in the desk, I think it says.
And what?
In the desk that you guys broke. So you find this stuff easily enough. But, yeah, I would be more concerned about this treasure if you were actually going to do something with it, but we're going to go into epilogue mode once you all finish. And like I said, the eyes of that statue are emeralds.
Can I go and try and stop him out? I don't have a dagger, but
Well, you would have like a knife on you, so you could for stuff like this.
My character might try and attack.
You may want to make a stealth check to make it past him, so stealth and perception.
Okay.
18.
19. Sorry, I got faster.
Yeah, pretty sure she's got a 28.
I got a +9 in stealth. And that's
So, yeah.
a nat 19, yo.
That doesn't matter most of the time.
Let's see, so an athletics or acrobatics check to climb up. Go ahead and roll D20, add your acrobatics. What's that?
6 plus 7.
Oh, that's, yeah, no, it's not difficult. You're not in combat. So, let's see. All right, so yeah, you make it up, and let's see. So go ahead and roll a d20 and strength or dex. I suppose would be fine.
13.
They're the most like common enemy in D&D.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
least
So yeah,
one that people
you manage
use the most,
to
because they
get your
use
knife
the
in and pull one out. And who all's in the room?
Think
Which
him?
room?
Yeah,
This
me.
room.
Oh, I'm in this room. Funny.
Yeah, I just walked up. Like, you
So-
just him and lots of dead bodies.
Let's see. That would be a dex save from both of you.
Sweet. Love you. Oh, I have to. 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11.
11. So you both fail, and say, as you pull the eye out, the pillars in the room all collapse on top of you.
Same thing happened last time.
Yeah. And you take, let's see, 18 plus 6 is 24 points of damage.
You kill me.
Your
You
cleric
killed the
goes
cleric.
I so did not.
You so did. I have 19 points of fire.
I almost. No, I'm at 29. So.
24, so you're at 5 now.
You kill me.
And here's the thing.
We're not in combat.
You can make a medicine check to either help or hinder, because you imagine that if he wakes up and finds out that you deface the statue of his god, he may not be happy. So, I want
Put it back in.
a dex saving throw. Do you want to make your medicine check or just let things happen?
Anybody hear that?
Oh yeah, you hear the room collapse. 2 failures,
Oh my god.
one more failure, and you are dead.
Right again. I'm gonna do a medicine check.
To help or hinder.
No.
Hold off on your roll,
So it's not that.
because...
So, 20?
Oh yeah, okay, so you stabilize him.
Should he still do another one?
No, you stabilized him, and like after a short rest, you would be awake again. Yeah. So,
You're not getting healed.
No, I know.
so if you would like to
I run off with the door
check,
while this is happening.
you run off with it. You can clear the cave.
Yeah, there's out of there.
All right, and the other folk here was distracted by that, so probably didn't even notice. So, if you want to make a investigation check on the gems you pulled out.
Okay.
D20 plus your investigation.
4.
12, yeah. They're gems, you know?
They're shiny.
Yeah, they're shiny and pretty. Put them in your pocket.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
All right?
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I notice that was
So yes,
bird.
after you woke up, he is long gone with the dwarf. You 3 are still there.
12,
Plus.
16.
16.
Do I know that it's bird?
You do notice that everything is collapsed except the statue and its eyes are missing. But you didn't see her go up there. You just know that the eyes are gone. And so,
Could have been one of them.
tell me, how well does he know you? Do you think that this one would know that you were the one that took it?
I don't know. I don't know like how much we.
You've been adventuring together for some months, like at least a month and a half, maybe 2,
Okay.
as much as like 3 or 4, depending on how long you went through the side quests.
Okay.
That's
I think
in-game
I
time.
have a sneaking suspicion, at least, at minimum.
Because I'm like the only rogue in the group.
But you're also probably quite good at lying and secreting away treasure the others don't know about.
Oh, I'm sure, but I got this
That is stereotyping.
Yes, that is stereotyping.
Why, because she's small?
Small.
Can I see if I can do a,
Okay, here's what I want you to do. What are you gonna tell him for like what happened? Depending on how well you sell it, you will either have advantage, a straight roll, or disadvantage on your deception.
Now that would be a charisma thing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Try this one.
Hey, at least I have better freaking charisma than him in my other games.
So, how well you sell this will determine what kind of roll you get.
I'm gonna get him in deep shit.
Go ahead. He's gone. He's gone.
What did I do?
I
Right off
think
with
you
the
slap it over fucking
Dimension.
dimensions.
No, I'm saving the day. I'm being a superhero.
Not necessarily.
Kind of did, because that doppelganger was gonna turn around and attack you guys as well.
Didn't I stab it though?
Yeah, before that. Before you knew, because he was metagaming.
That was the other girl. So I don't know, I think I controlled.
He was playing his character being mind controlled by another character he also plays.
Which you would actually enjoy a lot.
He's like,
How do you want to sell this deception? Let's hear what you got.
I have no idea. I really have no clue. I didn't think I was going to have to sell.
Well,
I thought he was just going to be zombie and they'd have to carry it back out.
No, I mean, like an hour has passed, he would be awake. Be eyeing you suspiciously, and he did make a clear look at the statue.
Well, he wouldn't know that he left.
That's true, he wouldn't know that.
I didn't
He's
say
just
silent.
come to, looked around, seen the pillars collapse, looked at the statue which is still standing, and the eyes missing, the very clear, bright emerald eyes,
Are not there.
looks at you. What is your reaction?
I don't want to stand there and look like an idiot because then he'd know it's me and smack me stupid.
Just, what happened? What'd you do? I come in the door and you're on the ground unconscious. I had to save you. With disadvantage. If you want to take mine.
You can just blame me. Technically, I'm not there anymore.
I could.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I know, technically speaking.
Yeah, but you could sell it as he just did that and then he booked. I don't know where he went. He grabbed the dwarf. It's like,
I'm doing
What
it.
dwarf?
okay,
He doesn't know about the other one.
you can tell him in this
The
little
time remnant
deal.
dwarf.
Okay, so there was another dwarf in the other room. He was beaten to crap. The other folk hero dude. What's his
Kokumba.
nose?
Kokumba.
What's his nose?
Can't even think of your party member's name?
It's a long name. Shut up. We just got fighting with Steve. Anyway. My face still hurts from my.
Kakumba. What was he doing with the dwarf?
Well, he came in here, stole the thing, made the pillars collapse, knocked you out, and then just ran off with the dwarf. Just slung over his shoulder. Just ran off. Let's go see the dead.
And, hold on. Billard pops in with, I did see him run with that dwarf. So
Who
go
the hell's
ahead and
Billard?
do your roll. Straight roll. No advantage, no disadvantage. Natural 20.
Wow.
You cannot believe that Stevie Takumba just saved your subscription. Go ahead and roll. See, it's just to see if you get a natural 20.
I want to see you do.
No, that's a 2.
Yeah, so
No,
too.
I think you should re-roll because it was a 2.
All of those numbers would have been bad. Go ahead and roll it.
Let's try it again.
Now it's a 1, so yeah.
Oh my
No.
God.
You
I
cannot believe
100% believe you.
Takumba would do that. You two shared a spear together.
I
failed
get
with him.
it.
He's like,
Make a perception check, make a performance.
it's like over here somewhere, like, what the fuck did I do?
17.
10 plus 3, 13.
Yeah, so no, you hear him yell your name as you're...
He's like,
Cleric!
Or second.
You too.
what's
I tell the dwarf, I like that guy. That's cool. Only dwarf I like. Only dwarf I like. Only dwarf I trust.
What's going on?
Oh, there's a trade going on. Your life for money.
so oh my god, you're so screwed. We need to continue this next week or something because it's just hilarious and I don't want it to stop.
Unfortunately, this was just a one-shot. This is literally the end of a module. So, epilogue.
Which at the end we
Whoa.
exchange.
There,
We could continue this with him now being the bad guy. Because I will
Okay.
pursue him.
oh yeah, no.
Oh, awful good.
I'm neutral. I don't care. Stole my freaking gun.
Well, undress me. I don't think I've any.
You guys so reverse pickpocketing him. Can I reverse pickpocket him?
19.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Roll a
I'm
perception.
Okay. Oh
Two.
shit. I still win.
Well, it's 2 plus 3, that's still 2.
Yeah, no, you reverse. So, you go out and attempt to sell your Nundro's life to his brother, Gundren. He,
Who's Nundro?
the dwarf over you.
I thought this was the other dwarf.
No, this
No,
is
this-
Nundro.
this-
There's Gundrick, there's Nundro, and then
Then the
No.
third one who is dead.
Yeah, the third one was dead.
Gundrick or something?
I don't remember.
One
I
of
don't
the
want to look it
others.
up.
Ick.
The third rock seeker brother, Tito, I think it was.
What does the guy from Rocket Power who always tells them, like,
Wait, from what?
Rocket
Rocket
Power.
Power?
I don't-
Tito! Tito.
Not a Tito.
Yeah.
I was actually referencing the Jackson 5.
Close enough.
There's Janet and Michael, and who are the other ones?
Tito was another.
Tito and Latoya. And you're like, yeah.
And then Michael, too.
So, hold on, let's see. It was- Anyway, yeah.
So you have your I strip you.
Okay.
Naked.
So we are going into epilogue mode now because remember. Oh, in case this never got explained to you two, or you actually, I don't know if you know about this. So basically, I want to start a D&D podcast. A D&D podcast. And this is going to be used to promote the Kickstarter to get the funds to buy the equipment to start it. And yeah, so that's basically what we were doing here. So we'll still have our Sunday game, we still have our Wednesday games. Days may change because my schedule's getting all wonky.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Hopefully stay Sunday or Saturday for our game.
So this is just a crossover episode.
this is a one-shot, last shot, and yeah, I'm just going to edit this down a bit, put it as
I will find you from my
put it on the Kickstarter I'm
one.
going to do. So, in closing, you make the deal with Dungeon Rock Secrets and Nundro's Life. You actually get paid for the entire group for clearing out Wayback Cave and defeating
I
Black
share the
Planet.
money equally.
When they come out, so Makumba, or Kokumba is the one, by the way, for listeners, Kokumba was the one who ran off with the dwarf. Kokumba, when you come out, you make the deal and you wait for them, you divvy up the gold evenly for everyone. The rest of you come out and Orchid immediately just attacks him after a bit of a scuffle. And a bit of explaining, you're like, how dare you defile my God's thing? He's like, I can't do that. He's like,
I called the dwarf.
empty out your pockets. Empty out your pocket. You empty out your pocket. Sure enough, the things are there. You're like, how'd those get there?
Hey,
And
nice. I'm always winning some of these.
Are you willing to kill him?
I can.
Are you willing to?
I'm not, because it's against my alignment.
Unwilling to... Kakumbo, unwilling to kill Orphic, is then murdered brutally in a fit of rage by Orphic, who now has a level in Barbarian.
Oh shit, this is great. Oh my god.
Billard takes his share of the gold and uses it to build an orphanage. Not because he's a good guy, but because he hears there's a lot of money in orphanages. A lot of people don't want their children. So.
Who are we?
He just lost his twin.
And that's how the League of Assassins started.
No. No.
History, with her treasure and those 2 eyes, takes it to a jewelry shop to sell it. Yeah, no. You go to I'm gonna put these back, and you do put them back. You just go right back in and take them again. Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. You take them into a shop to sell them, and you get told after a quick glance through the thing, these are glass.
Wait, I got murdered for nothing?
You got murdered for that.
You got murdered for
that sounds like the right way to go.
I died because of that glass.
Where'd
I
you go?
got brought back so that I could kill you.
I came face to face with my God, and he had a disapproving look on his face.
My God told me that this dwarf is evil.
That wasn't the God, that was the other character.
And other character got into
Here's the thing though. My other character is 2.5 feet tall.
Is a gnome. A gnome sorcerer.
And he just remember for Wednesday, write a note. Okay, so remind him.
That is going to come into play. It has not happened in our campaign yet.
Ooh.
It will.
Oh my God.
You're way over dramatic. We spend
Because you won't be expecting it.
Yeah, be one point in my life that I'll talk to another person and I'll get slapped.
fall on your ass
It happens a lot.
It was 8 points of psychic damage.
So we go
Oh, these are yours.
Yeah, those are yours.
Okay.
That's like the, I think the Panthers, the Distant Whispers, also does second damage too.
Yeah, psychic damage is... it's good because a lot of things that have resistances to damage do not have resistance to psychic.
Which is nice, actually.
There's actually a barbarian build that is resistant to all damage except psychic, so...
Oh, God.
That's gonna screw up, that's awesome.